Stop. Rudy. I heard so much about you, man.
Dude,
How's life, brother?
how's it?
It's going good.
Lekker, I love this stuff.
What's up, baby?
Baby.
Do you want to
Wicked.
introduce the podcast?
Fuck yeah.
Okay, sit down.
How do we do this?
I like Rudy's energy, man.
Yeah.
Woo.
Let's get in, baby.
And then you go in and just say, it's the Island Diaz Poddy cast. Or, sorry, it's the Island Diaz Poddy.
The Island Diaz Poddy, baby.
Yeah. With
I love it.
I love it.
Yeah, man.
So who are you?
Who, me?
Yeah, you're so fucking handsome.
Fuck, Rudy, I love you, man.
I love you.
Yeah, I love this guy.
What's happening?
Just nothing, man. Just chilling, just hanging out. Me and Hayden, we're just gonna do this potty, man.
Let's do the party, man.
Where are
Let's
you
do the
coming from?
party. I'm coming from a TV set.
Oh, yeah? What were you doing?
Shooting a commercial.
All right. You were shooting it or you were in it?
No, I was shooting it.
Nice.
Yeah.
introduce the podcast.
Oh, yeah, right.
This is the
Episode 2 with Trevor Burnett.
Trevor Burnett.
Yeah, man.
Handsome Trevor Burnett.
Oh,
right here.
I
Is that-
shaved just for you, Rudy.
Shit, baby! Welcome to the party, baby. Island Diaz Party, episode 2, with our man.
Trevor Burnett.
Whoa! Woo, woo, woo. Yeah, baby. I love it.
How's it going, Rudy?
Amazing.
I need one more. Introduce him one more time.
All right. Like, I cannot give the same level of energy every time, man.
Be 75%.
Like 75%.
What was that? Was that 80 or 100?
No, man. I'll give him fucking 110 this time. Fuck that.
Okay, now
All right, let's
guy,
do this
man.
again. All right, let's do this again. All right, welcome to the party, episode 2 of Island Diaz. Yes, baby, introducing our man over here.
Trevor Burnett.
Woohoo!
Yeah.
110%, baby.
So, Rudy, what's going on?
Nothing much, my man. Just came back from work, you know. I needed to drop some lights. And I called my man over here, you know, and I was like, where you at? He's like, I'm doing a podcast. I was like, no shit, you're doing a podcast? I'm like, I'm coming right now. He's like, well, I'm kind of like in the middle of recording. I'm like, I don't care. I'm coming right now to meet you.
Right on. And here you are.
And here I am.
What do you want to talk about?
Here I am. I don't know, man. I had one thing in my mind, actually.
Yeah, what's that?
Did you hear that Balenciaga shit?
No.
No way.
What happened?
You serious?
I'm totally serious.
All right. So, photo shoot, Balenciaga.
Oh, I was getting interested.
I was interested in what the fuck was going on with
Dude.
Balenciaga.
Dude, we're telling people how to make the world a better place with Island Diaz over here.
It's a cliffhanger, man. I still want to know.
Yeah, man, like you left it like middle of, like you just like shitting on us. Like just take it easy, you know? All right,
all
check
right.
this out. All
Yeah,
right.
what happened?
So what happened is this.
Yeah.
Balenciaga does a photo shoot. SS 2023, right?
Yeah.
Spring summer 2023.
Yeah.
They release all their photos, right? And one of them, it's like a baby with a teddy bear that's got BDSM sort of like, you know, questionable chains around him.
Yeah.
And the little kid is like sitting on top of some sofa or something, like showing the teddy bear.
Yeah.
That's numero uno. Numero dos, it's this other woman sitting like this, sort of like in a New York office, and there's like papers spread everywhere, and then there's like a big Balenciaga bag sitting right beside her. She's
Yeah.
sexy and fucking like looking all gorgeous and shit.
Right.
And some motherfucker from Tucker Carlson zooms in on this editorial, like 200 times zoom in.
Right.
They zoom right in there, and then there's this child pornography case from like 1992 maybe or 2002. I'm not sure exactly the detail. It's like 92.
On the paper?
On the paper. All right? So the set designer and photographer,
Yeah.
obviously, they get in massive shit. Balenciaga goes through this huge wave of like cancellation.
Yeah.
And it's like, we've got Kim K involved. And she's like, I'm rethinking my relationship with Balenciaga. And everybody's like, whoa.
This just happened?
Just happened last week.
Oh, last week. Oh, I thought you meant like today.
Well, a couple of days ago. Okay. So get this. They fired the set designer.
Yeah.
I mean, they sue him for 25 mil and the photographer. And they blame everything on him.
I don't get it. Why?
They
Why is
blamed
it
it on
their
him.
fault?
Exactly. I'm like, he did it. He threw it in there. Probably he grabbed that shit from like
This
the
is
garbage.
yeah, by accident.
By accident. He's like, okay, whatever. Kitty porn, you know, whatever.
Right.
Paperwork, you know. And then he's like, I don't know what's written in there, you know.
Oh wait, there was actual kitty porn in that thing.
No.
It was an article about it.
It was an article about it. Like,
Yeah, who cares?
like exactly. That's what I'm talking
That's
about.
stupid. What's wrong with
I
people,
fucking
man?
love this guy. Who is this guy?
I don't understand. What is wrong
You're
with
the
people?
best.
They got nothing to do. People don't have jobs or something, man, or
Can we
kids.
drink from this?
Who has time for this?
No, I don't want to open those ones.
You don't want to open them?
Here, let me get in. Let me get in.
All right, get in here.
Why don't you get it on your own podcast?
Did we just like hijack the shit out
I
of
like
this?
these shoes.
Oh, yeah, I know. I saw those shoes when we walked in. I was like, those
You know,
are some
like, these are so
badass.
fun, man. I don't know. Like, it was like, what do you call that? Instagram, they sell you like things.
Oh, you bought those off Instagram?
I did.
You bought those off of Instagram?
Guilty as charged.
Are they used?
No, man. I mean, like, I wore them today for like the third time.
Oh, the Instagram ad got you?
Hold on.
Yeah.
The Instagram ads are actually pretty good.
Yeah.
Like, I'll be swiping. I'll be like, damn, that looks cool.
Don't
Should I
Yeah.
put another mic for him? I think so.
This guy? Fucking right, man.
Yeah, dude, let's fucking do this. What do you think I am? Chopped liver?
Yeah, why? I don't know why he isn't.
Spots in my liver? Bring in another microphone. Bring it up.
Okay.
I love this
Where's he
guy.
gonna sit?
Okay,
Where you gonna sit,
how do you
brother?
guys know each other?
I know. We know each other. He's the LinkedIn kingpin, man.
Oh, dude, he linked you in.
This guy linked me into his life.
linked you in.
Fucking like officially.
He linked you in.
Yeah, you know that, right? This guy's the LinkedIn kingpin.
Hold on a sec. So he linked you in
Yeah.
on LinkedIn
Yeah.
and was like, we should be friends?
No. I linked in him.
Oh, you linked in
I was like,
him.
dude, I love everything you're doing. And he's like, yeah, right on. Okay. I was like, let's hang out one day. And then we did.
That's open. I don't know if you want Coke that's open, but here.
You know, should we promote Coke?
To here? No, leave
not allowed.
unless we have another one. We have another one. Well,
Baby.
we're still rolling. You know what? Why don't I just get the other Audio Technica?
Alright. Chill, man. It's all good. It's all good, baby. It's all good. Hey, wait, no stress.
Hey, you know what's funny?
No
What?
stress.
Two future investors.
This guy?
He's the first one.
Oh, now I gotta be in.
Oh, dude.
This guy's a savant, man.
Oh, man. You don't even know half of it. But I want to know more about you.
What do you want to know? Ask me whatever you like. Have a seat. Why are you still standing? Relax, man.
I know. I'm chilling.
Yeah, let's just hang, man.
Okay, let's just hang over here. Island Diaz.
Is it still running?
So everything's still running. I'm just gonna set up the podcast as.
Rudy, man,
Rudy, where do
relax.
you
You
wanna
look
sit, dude?
tense.
What?
You gotta kind of sit right here.
This is amazing. This is so good.
Yeah, I know. This isn't a wicked set or what? Look at all the colors and just lights and shit.
You did.
Thank you.
Bring that chair. If he brings that chair here,
What if we sat right in the middle?
right here, like on the floor.
Yeah,
Yeah.
on the floor.
Crisscross applesauce style.
Did you do that?
What's crisscross like this?
Like, you know,
Yeah, yeah,
like in kindergarten.
yeah.
Is that comfortable
Let's
though?
do all.
Cody.
this
Cody.
is cushy.
Can you
That's
grab the
good?
mic out of there?
This is amazing.
You're comfortable? I want to make sure you're comfortable. I don't want you,
so amazing.
you know, to be kind of uncomfortable after a couple minutes.
Obviously, you're gonna get some photos of this guy on the floor, right?
Man.
Should I just do this?
You look like Burt Reynolds right now, man.
Yes. He's got such a good voice. He's got a deep voice.
He's the best guy.
Like,
I've
he's
ever met.
got a
Man,
deep
stop it.
voice, you know?
You're ridiculous.
How big is your fooch? Well, yeah, he's like a 12, bro. Mic check.
No. See, this
want
is
some
where
more Coke?
Talk into this.
Oh, right here.
Yeah.
This
want
here's
some more
out
Coke?
of. Yes. That's Coke?
No, you want? There's rum and Coke. There's rum in here already, right? You
All
poured
right.
it?
Yeah.
I didn't pour anything.
Or there.
You put
yeah.
the rum in though, right?
Yeah. Maybe too much, but.
It's all right.
What is going on right now?
Is there such a thing as too much rum?
I don't know. You tell me.
I don't think so.
What's your island? What's your island?
That was his whole thing.
What's your island?
Yo, Rudy, I'm gonna reintroduce the podcast. Everything's rolling.
You can reintroduce it.
Yeah, take everything's still rolling. I think take Island Diaz Poddy take 1, episode 2. Welcome everyone. Welcome back to Island Diaz. Welcome back to the Island Diaz Poddy episode 2, featuring my man Trevor Burnett, and my other man, unexpected guest. He's sitting on the floor, but he's sitting no more, and he is Rudy the C. I don't know how to say his last name, but he's South African, and he is pretty cool. Let's give it up for Rudy. Let's go.
How about for our man over here?
No, we've been hyping him up. I'm gonna cut the other parts.
Yeah,
Look at
man.
this.
Shit, you
This is like, yeah, I'm gonna hype it up, dude.
Fuck yeah.
Anyways, I had a lot of fun on the first podcast, and I think I'm gonna have a lot more fun on this one. Trevor, what up?
What up, man? Oh, I don't want to knock the bottles and
Rudy, what's going on?
What's happening, baby?
I like that you came.
shit. Hey, brother.
I wasn't invited, but yeah.
You're always invited, Rudy.
Rudy wasn't really invited, but he's here anyways. It doesn't matter.
Just came in, you know. Like.
You came in heavy. Okay, so what's going on? What do you guys want to talk about? I wanted to talk about the products that you represent. The stuff that you do. Rudy's a very high-end production designer.
Allegedly.
I would say top 100 in the city, like 97.
You putting them on the spot.
There's barely any, like, 20 of them.
I know you're top 5. Top
Thanks,
5
baby.
dead or alive.
Thanks, baby.
Nice.
No, I met Rudy. How did I meet you? Through TJ?
I think through GJ.
Yeah.
But do you know
You got to make sure that you're talking to
Like right there?
Yeah, look at you, man. Now your voice sounds good.
Is
You
this
can't,
the front?
you can't teach a South African how to talk in a microphone, man. They're gonna figure it out.
How about it?
Look at that.
That's perfect.
Can you hear
Should
your
I go like
voice?
that?
Yeah, that looks
Yeah,
good.
baby, that looks badass.
Do that. Can you hold your hand like
let's
that?
do that.
forever?
Oh yeah, let's do this. Can we like put it up for like?
Oh,
all the
that's
way
a good
there and
idea,
then,
man.
Like, do like this, you know?
How long's that cord?
I don't know, but let's do it right here on the podcast. Yeah, let's do it right here, man.
It's pretty tangled.
Untangle, like disconnect it from the mic.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
then
disconnect.
untangle it and then flip it over. Alright. And then you catch it. And
Okay, Rudy, we're gonna talk to him. You're gonna edit this. You're gonna have to. I'm not gonna edit nothing.
you got an editor? You're not editing it, right? Oh yeah, okay.
Did you update your Adobe editing suite?
Look at this.
Because everybody was like, "It's Black Friday. Go to Adobe and bitch and complain about how much you pay a month."
Oh, it's fucking ridiculous what they charge.
Oh, I was paying $120 a month
120?
for like 4 years. So
yeah,
I don't
I'm
know
thinking
how
of
much that is.
canceling mine now, man. Oh yeah, it's just too much.
Oh man, we're gonna.
How's
hate,
that?
baby? This is like,
This is legendary stuff.
dude.
Legendary stuff.
Now wait. Like, is that too much cord?
By the way, for anyone that's not watching this and just listening to this podcast, a lot of things are happening right now. One thing is me and Trevor are just gonna have a chill conversation about some alcohol companies that he represents. Obviously, Island Diaz, and then the Rudester came in, and he's looking a little rude right now.
Yeah, I'll
Looking
roll wild.
really rude.
Roll
Check, baby, check.
Oh yeah, that sounds hot. Perfect.
Oh, that's perfect, man.
Oh my man.
Now you look like you should be announcing a boxing fight or something like that, man.
Seriously, right? Like just go like right up to here, and we're introducing today.
Okay, one thing I'm gonna get off before this gets a little too wild. Trevor, can you talk about a little bit of what you do? Because we met on LinkedIn.
Yeah, we did. I reached out to you because you're the LinkedIn kingpin.
I'm the LinkedIn king.
Yeah, brother. And so then I saw the wicked work you were doing. You're tremendous. I've never seen anybody be as much of a shameful promoter as you, man.
Dude. Hey.
No, shameless.
Who else? Hey, bro.
Yeah,
Well, he's
man.
got no shame.
You know, it's funny with
No shame.
Nicola, the owner of the studio. We just had a conversation about some pretty heavy things about business, and it's like sometimes you just gotta fucking go and do it or not do it.
Hey, man, if you don't toot your own horn, nobody's going to know you got brass in the section. You know what I mean?
100%, dude. Well, yeah, it's easy to do and it's easy not to do.
Yeah. So that's how we met, right? And
So we met on LinkedIn.
That's right.
Right.
Yeah, and so I thought you were amazing. So,
Oh,
given the background that I have working in spirits, right?
Yeah.
You know, people like you are not often found in my opinion, right? You know, very creative, and so I kind of felt connected in a way because I love being creative as well. So I try to take an approach the same way that you do, where you use your creative background to kind of just like make your work fun, right? That's what it's all about. I try to work my lifestyle around work versus push my lifestyle into, fit into whatever work demands I have, right? So I work with a lot of brands. Woodman Wines and Spirits is an agency I work primarily with,
Right.
and they've got products from Japan, Ireland, Scotland, Guyana, where my parents from, where they make a lot of really great rum too, and I just have a blast. And I have a bunch of other clients that I work with for events, and then I do just a little bit of everything, man.
Well, chat about the Incredible project. His Incredible project is it's incredible.
Yeah, man.
I like him already.
He's amazing. Yeah, I know. You want to get down and dirty with him. It's fine. You're already down.
I'm down. I'm down on the floor already.
Look at this guy.
Where more do you want me to go down?
But no, it's funny because we like with Island Diaz specifically, the other stuff I do, but Island Diaz, we do focus on content.
Yeah.
And we try to put out something like daily.
And you do it well, man.
Thank you. Well, that's that is my background. Not to toot my own horn, but like that is my career. So we kind of utilize that. Utilize the people I know, like Rudy. Rudy's in one of my. Rudy's actually a star in one of my things.
I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised.
Yeah. You've seen What's Your Island, like our big campaign.
Yeah.
So he's the guy in the underwear with the robe on.
Oh,
He's filling the
I
pool
don't say
up.
underwear. It's more like speedos. Okay, like
You know what
you
though?
could see my ass, like it was like wide open, dude.
I went to Winners and it was either this $20 women's thong, I guess.
yeah.
Or it was like to get a Speedo would have taken like 3 weeks. So I bought that thong thinking that he would know because he's, you never know with him. So,
Right. That's not. So this is not the first time you've worn women's clothes.
No, but he
Jacket is not the only thing. Yeah. Right.
I sent him a photo of what it looked like, and he was cool with it. He's like, "Yeah, bro, I'll do that. Doesn't matter, bro. I'll put anything on, bro. Island Diaz, bro." And then I get there, he's like, "Yeah, I'm not wearing this, bro. This is for girls."
You backed out.
No, but then I'm like, dude, you got to do it. So then he went inside. We were shooting on his rooftop. He went inside. He put it on, and then So that's we just flipped it over.
Like 6 girls.
That was not me. That was Mike Orr.
Mike Orr.
I didn't do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then like 6 girls came up.
And you're wearing
And I'm
women's
like,
underwear?
Yeah. As I'm wearing these things, there's overages, like,
He loved it. He loved every minute of it.
Like there was overages, and then they come in. There's like a couple of them, that I know from before.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh man, I'm like, now.
Oh, you got to talk more into the microphone, man. No one can hear you.
Nobody can hear me. How about now?
No, perfect.
One sec. Maybe I should go over here.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Dude, go closer to
Yeah.
the microphone.
Why am I gonna speak like this?
Yeah.
Isn't it sexy?
I
Like,
love
look, I'm
Yeah,
just
you
like
look
making
amazing.
love to this microphone. Yeah,
yeah.
baby. All right.
Okay, now Rudy's on the other side of the floor for people that are not watching. Yeah, but anyways, with Island Diaz, we focus on content, and I think that it's been working because we're only like 2 years in, and we are doing good numbers. I'm not gonna lie.
You know what I like about it is you don't produce pollution. So there's a lot of what I call pollution on social
What do
media.
you mean by that?
Like on social media, you're just scrolling through a lot of pollution. It's just like
Okay, cool.
garbage, ads, garbage, nothing to say, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
And then you guys, when I land on you, I know I'm going to get something where it's worth watching because I'll get either a good laugh out of it or you'll say something clever or you'll direct me to something that's relevant, right? I hate when I get to something it's just nonstop scrolling of shit.
True.
It's all pollution to me, right?
Oh, 100%.
You guys give nuggets of non-polluted content.
That's I think why we started this too, because it's always been in the cards to do a podcast, but it was just like another thing to do. I didn't tell my girlfriend I'm doing
Another
this yet.
podcast. Introducing to you another podcast.
Yeah.
But like doing a podcast, you get what? You can get like 4 or 5 bites of promo out of this,
Yeah.
like just for the
Yeah,
reels
yeah,
and
for
stuff
sure.
like that. Like the one that I released today, people were hitting me up a lot about it, which is great.
Right.
And it's just another thing that it's just easier for me because I'm the only one that's doing all the content.
Right.
So I got to think of all this stuff, and then the main thing is I edit every one of them too.
Yeah.
And
yeah,
that's
yeah,
a lot.
yeah.
Like we did 90 pieces of content our first year, and this year I don't even know. And this is video content, not photos or anything.
Right. Hayden,
So-
you said something really interesting to me. You said that you're doing this and your girlfriend doesn't know anything about it.
She probably no,
Because you do a
She
lot of
said-
stuff, right?
Yeah. She said I don't need a podcast. I said I think I do. So she knows I'm doing it now because I posted something about it today, but
Right.
I don't think she knows I'm filming another one.
Yeah. Yeah. See, I'm the same thing. I got to keep some of those things under wraps.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I seem like I'm
Another
kind of
one.
like I'm ADHD or I'm like, she thinks I've got problems because I'm always working on something.
Oh, if I'm not working though, I'll go crazy. In
Yeah.
other ways, and I don't like those crazies.
Right. And so sometimes I have to hide even some of the work that I do. Like you're saying.
Yeah,
You got to hide it, otherwise there's an issue with it.
She
but
thinks I'm out at a bar getting drunk.
that's better.
My girl right
That's
now,
better, dude. That's better. No, I'm just
she
kidding.
thinks I'm returning lights. I told her, yo, girl, I was like, I gotta return these lights to their rightful owner. And she's
she
like,
bought
okay.
that? She bought that?
Oh,
Well,
With who?
actually, the
Oh,
lights
you
are
are.
right there.
who? Oh, those TJ Dairies?
Yeah, man.
Uh-oh.
On average, how long does it take to return lights?
They're like 5 hours. However, this podcast lasts.
Oh my god.
How long is this podcast, by the way?
Probably an hour.
An hour.
Love it. Love
Yeah.
it. Love
Yeah.
it. And
So-
you've got fine people over here.
Dude, this guy, yeah, he came in. You came in the distillery. That's how we met, really, after LinkedIn.
Yeah, that's for sure.
You
I came
in,
by and
you
I saw
tried
you
it,
and Chris.
and
Yeah.
you're kind of like, I don't know.
I loved everything about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love. First of all, I like micro distillers and small business, local, a whole thing that everybody talks about, right? But I genuinely make an effort to go out, find out who that person is behind the brand or behind the product, and compliment them on their excellence, right? Because a lot of people do things shitty, and then
Yeah.
when people do them well, it's like I want to make sure that I find out what the magic is that they're integrating into their stuff, into their business, because it helps me too, right? Because like you said, I have this company called The Incredible Project, where I like to think that life is kind of like that, a project, right? And I want to make it incredible. So I work on all these different ideas and I try to make them come to fruition. And people help me. Other small business owners help me do that, right? Like you.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. That's it. I got nothing else to say about it.
Well, yeah, no.
Sounds so
Okay, so
altruistic.
this sounds what?
So altruistic.
Altruistic?
man.
It sounds
Yeah.
deep. Truly, man, I'm always
He's got a big history though. Like you've worked with Bacardi, you've worked with
Grey Goose. The whole Bacardi portfolio is huge, right? It's got Grey Goose, Cazadores, Tequila, Bombay Sapphire, Martini.
What rum
know.
are you doing now?
El Dorado rum.
Do you have El Dorado on you?
Come on, yeah, man.
Can I see
I don't
it?
go anywhere without
Let's
it, man.
go.
It's like ketchup.
Show us some of your products right now.
Ketchup and hot sauce. All right, I brought this. This is one that people may or may not know is El Dorado 21.
Ooh.
All right, do
Sounds-
you drink rum or whiskey or anything like
We're
that,
drinking
Rudy?
it all, baby.
All right. Yeah. So I'll give you the quick Coles
Yeah,
notes,
yeah,
right?
please.
So Guyana is like the Demerara region, basically,
Yeah.
right? This is where my family's from. My mom and my dad are both from there, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so they produced a lot of sugarcane over the years, and they had a number of plantations. And so every plantation that grew sugarcane for sugar, they'd also have a still to produce alcohol, rum, right? And they produce it from the byproduct, which is molasses. And 21 basically means the minimum age of the rum that's blended in here. So you got 21 and up, right?
Oh, really?
Yeah. So it's not like
So it could be
a
a
Solera
40 in
system.
there.
There could be, but there isn't.
But there could be.
There could be. It could
That's
be.
awesome.
Yeah.
My imagination is pretty crazy. So
Well, if you left rum in a barrel for 40 years in the Caribbean, it would just evaporate.
Yeah.
It's a long time, right?
Yeah,
The heat
true.
will just
yeah,
get rid of it.
yeah.
Or there would just only be a little bit left in the barrel. So that's why it'd be super expensive. 21-year-old, this is like $120 or
Really?
something like that. Yeah. Which is very good bang for your buck, because if that was a whiskey, it would be way more than that.
Yeah. That's the thing. Like rum is generally pretty cheap, right?
It's good value.
That's better. Yeah.
Yeah. I've been to marketing school once or twice.
Damn.
I gotta go once or twice. Oh,
Yeah,
this
but
sounds amazing.
for example, so you've got a bar, right? What's the name of your bar?
Man of Kent.
All right. So if you guys put together a cocktail list
Yeah.
and you wanted to put an old fashioned on there,
Can I try some?
yeah, go nuts. You probably it'd be better to use a rum than it would be a whiskey that was 21-year-old, because you're getting better bang for your buck.
Yeah.
Right? You could put more complexity into it by using a 21-year-old rum or a 15 or a 12-year-old rum, right? Rather than a 12 or 18 or 21-year-old whiskey.
Oh, that's
You heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
That's
Bar
amazing.
owners, bar backs.
Switch over from whiskey to rum.
That's it.
You wanna
That's
try this?
it.
Go
You've
for
had
it.
that before. Well, that's what's funny. When we started Island Diaz, we we tried every rum. We had like 30 different bottles.
Yeah.
Not every rum in the LCO.
Yeah.
We had different bottles, just different price points, and we were gonna come in at like 33, 34.
Right.
And then we started getting like our logo and our labels
Right.
done, our what we wanted to do, and we thought we'd be 35, and then we ended up 38.
Yeah.
And then inflation and
Mm-hmm.
bottles went up. We're at 40 now.
Yeah. Is that a
And that-
problem, do you think?
No, it's like, to be honest, our prices, like if anything, we've noticed an increase in
Yeah, because people perceive there's value when you price
Sure.
it at that.
But it's not going to
place.
stop there. Like we do have to raise it because we're not making money. Like
Right.
you know how small the margins are.
Yeah.
Yeah. But like in my mind, I'm thinking $30 for a bottle.
That's
of
what
rum.
you were thinking before.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's impossible.
Impossible. With small batch. But again, I'm not in the distillery.
Right.
game. Chris Jacks is my partner.
Yeah.
I'm in the film game, so all this stuff's new. I thought we were going to start an alcohol company and become like billionaires like right away.
Right.
That's not really what I wanted. I just wanted to make content, but I didn't think like the margins were that tight.
So the rum was kind of for you a vehicle to do more creative.
This is how it
Right.
happened. And then, so I was doing.
Pay attention, everyone. This is how it happened. It starts all here, baby.
This is how it happened. I think I told it last night too, but this is how it happened again. I was doing ads for Chris Jacks at Nickel 9.
Yeah.
And we've known each other forever. We wanted to start a bar. The night we met, I convinced him that we should start a bar together, and it would be reverse cover. So we pay you to come in. We give you $5 so you come in. I thought it recycle. Yeah,
You're an awesome businessman.
Oh, totally.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Wait till my next project. No, so I started doing ads for Nickel 9, Northern Temple, Hidden Temple, Crazy Monkey Vodka. And then he's like, we should just do something together. And I never thought I would ever own a liquor company.
Right.
Really, it wasn't really in the cards. Like movies, TV shows, that kind of stuff was definitely something on the trajectory. But so I said, yeah, let's do it. A couple years later, we got a recipe together, and yeah, that's kind of how it happened.
Yeah. Listen,
So
man.
again, but I was thinking like I would love just to keep making commercials, but the way I want to do it, because there's so much red tape with a lot of these other companies. I mean, that's just how they do it. It's not that it's wrong or right. It's just that's how it is. It takes 2 months for them to have an idea, and then it comes out. With me, with Island Diaz, we'll write stuff, or I'll write stuff the night before. We'll shoot it the next day. Or I'll edit it that night, and we'll put it up the next day. So,
That's the best part. You know how much
love it.
bureaucracy you got to go through to get something
dude,
approved? If
yeah.
you want to do an ad or a promo or anything?
and you know what? Like we're going through our first round of investments. So once there's more people in, I'm sure it's going to change a little bit. But for now, it's working, and it's fun. It's again, it's a lot of work, but I love doing it. So
Yeah, man. You could tell.
yeah.
Every time I see you doing something, I'm like, this is the best to watch. I like to see success, and you're just succeeding in terms of having a good time, man, and doing well. I love it. I love Island Diaz.
Island
This out of here.
Success.
Yeah. So this is one. Listen, there's another one here. I'll show you.
Yeah, this El Dorado was very good.
You like?
Yeah, I do like.
It's really
It's
good.
really
All
good.
right. This one is kind of different because
one is
it's
that one?
this is El Dorado Cask Strength Single Still.
Holy shit.
So remember I mentioned that what they did was if you had a plantation, you'd have a still, right? Many years ago, the company that owns El Dorado is called DDL. They went and searched for a bunch of the old stills that were left over at these plantations. And so these heritage stills they collected and they keep at this one distillery in Guyana. And so this is one called the Port Morant still. They have another one called, there's an Enmore still. There's a bunch of different heritage stills. A couple of them are made of wood, right? Which is crazy when you think about it.
So they made all of it out of wood?
Yeah, the other, not this still, but there are other stills where they make it out of wood. Because Guyana's located in the Amazon, right? Yeah. And so they have this wood called green heartwood. It's very dense and very it's resistant to high temperature, high heat, salt, all this sort of stuff. They used to build bridges out of it. The Dutch used to do that, right? And so this isn't one of those stills made of wood, but this is one where it's featured as, I guess, cask strength, which means it comes right out of the cask at a high proof. And the rum nerds love this kind of shit, man. They eat it up. It's not for everybody, because it's like 56.7% alcohol ABV, right?
Oh.
So you gotta add a little water to it.
Totally.
Watch out, baby.
Yeah, man. But it's a great product. But everybody's palate's different, right? Like some people are gonna like it.
Yeah.
Some people are gonna think it's.
So is this a little bit stronger?
Can
on
I
the
smell it?
taste?
I don't
Oh,
think
sorry, man. Yeah, go ahead. Help yourself.
I
Yeah.
love these bottles. I've always loved El Dorado.
So again, I mentioned the Dutch, right? The Dutch settled in that region. So there's French Guyana, there's British Guyana, and there's Dutch Guyana. They call it Suriname. And so that's a bottle modeled after the old
It smells kind of
booze,
light.
the
by
Dutch
way.
style
So
of bottle.
this is like
yeah.
the Suriname style.
Yes. Yeah, man.
Oh, Rudy's like a psycho.
You're
about
a geography
history.
major,
Yeah,
aren't
he's like
you?
a psycho about that.
Yeah.
You like the geography.
I can literally tell you everybody that
Border's probably Suriname.
Suriname.
I gotta smell this right now.
He's gonna smell it.
This is old school.
Rudy, do you drink? Like, what do you usually drink?
You're not a drinker.
I'm
are
not
you?
a drinker.
No.
But I'll sip. I'm a sipper. I'm not a drinker. I'm a sipper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm the same way. I don't pound drinks at all.
I don't
man.
anymore.
No.
I pretend like I do. I give all the hype, and everybody else drinks, and I'm like, oh,
And then-
okay, I'll have a sip, and then
and then you
go right back.
ghost it. To,
Yeah, Houdini's. Yeah. Oh, he's. Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of over the get wasted.
oh shit,
Bedtime. I've
Look
been-
at this guy, man.
Drink.
Well, you know what?
9 o'clock.
What
No,
time were you
I
up?
wake up at 4:45 a.m.
Why?
Every day. I go to the gym for 5
You go to the gym for 5
every day. Yeah.
What are you doing?
There we go.
No,
What?
seriously.
There we go. Let's hear about it.
What are you doing at the gym now?
I'm just hanging out.
Have you always been a gym rat?
No,
Never.
I've always.
This is new?
I've always gone to the gym, and I'm not a gym rat at all. I know it. Like,
Do you go every day?
I go every day.
If you wake up at 4 o'clock and you go every day, you're a gym rat, man.
4:45.
4:45. Oh yeah, I stand corrected. You're a gym rat, man.
No, I wouldn't say that.
What's a
like,
gym rat then? If that's
I
not
think
a gym rat,
is like
the guy that's all jacked up, and
posting
he's
about it,
drinking the protein
he's
shakes
doing
while he's.
stuff.
Yeah.
You wouldn't know I'm going to the gym unless I just told you right now. Like I go and I just go by myself, and I like today I did some weights, and then I did like the spin bike, and then but my main thing is I like the sauna and I like the steam room and I like
Right.
cold showers.
You ever been to the Russian tea spa?
The banyas
In
the
the
Etobicoke?
the
Yeah.
banya.
Oh, yeah.
The banya
Fuck
is
yeah.
the shit.
Man, I'm going there on Sunday. I can't wait.
no way.
Yeah,
Any
brother.
space?
Yeah, man.
Who are you going with?
Come
You
on,
going
come
there with
on.
your lady?
Come with 2 other friends and my lady. Yeah.
Yeah, amazing.
We should
I
all
did
come, man. It'll be a
on
party,
Sundays.
dude.
I'll bring my girl.
Yeah, bring
Yeah?
your girl on Sundays,
right
man.
on.
Sunday, dude. I love
That
the
place
banya.
is the best.
Oh.
Do you ever get hit with the
I haven't
Mint-
done that yet. I saw
mint
2
lift?
dudes doing it to each other the other day.
I'm not trying to do that. You know what I mean? No, it seems insane.
I'll do that for
We
you.
just watched. We were just kind of like,
I'll
what?
do that for you.
Yeah, man. So hold on, getting back to this gym thing. So where do you go?
Well, so
I'm trying to do the same thing. I'm trying to get healthy too,
this
man.
is what happened. So
You look so healthy.
Thanks,
What are you
brother.
you
talking
do,
about?
yeah.
Look
You
at
look
your
like a
cheesy,
gym
man.
rat,
You
dude.
look like
I look like a gym rat?
Yeah, look at you. You got muscles and
Oh,
everything.
man,
Biceps.
listen, I love. I
He looks ripped.
You do look ripped. No,
hey, man.
I can't stop looking at him.
My dad used to work out in Guyana, man. I got pictures of him, bodybuilding the
Oh,
whole
really?
thing. Yeah. So it's like in my blood. I like it. I get back to it here and there, and it falls. But like, why did you start doing it? Because I do it because it's in my family. My dad used to do it with his buddies.
I used to go to the gym like when I was living in the beaches in Scarborough back
Yeah.
in the day, and then I got a visa and I started directing shows in the States, and I was in the States kind of for 3 years.
Right.
And I would use the hotel gyms.
Yeah.
But it was just kind of keep up. It was never to like gain muscle and
Yeah.
like get crazy ripped or anything.
Yeah.
And then when I moved back to Toronto, I just kind of fell off and I opened up a bar.
Right.
And
I'll
I
do it.
just fucking boom.
Yeah.
But then about a year ago, I bought a treadmill for my house, like a portable treadmill.
Right.
Started at least running again, and because I'll run on a treadmill for like an hour and a half.
Really?
Oh yeah,
An hour and a half?
hour and a half. I'll just
What you
listen.
doing?
I don't know.
Listen to
Doing what-
podcasts?
Yeah.
I'm not even thinking.
What are you listening to? You're listening to something for an hour and a half.
I'm
You're
listening-
not going through your thoughts.
Yeah,
I'm
man.
Otherwise, you go insane.
I'm listening to like a lot of hip hop.
Oh,
shit.
right.
I'm
There we
a
go.
big hip hop head for like since I was like
What era though? Like,
I would
90s?
say like 90s.
90s. I figured you're a 90s guy.
Yeah, like I got introduced to hip hop when I was like 7 or 8 or something to
Yeah.
Crisscross.
Crisscross was your introductory?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
That's badass.
Because like we were in the school ground and then we all have our backwards clothes on.
Oh my
yeah. It
gosh.
was
I had
wild.
the braids
in
when I was
Wasaga Beach.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
Give it up for
shit.
Wasaga Beach.
Yeah.
Anyway, so now I joined Good Life in I think like June or something.
Okay.
And then my friend joined Altea. So then I went to Altea and I was like, fuck it, I'm going to Altea. And Altea's sick. It's got a pool. It's got 2 hot tubs.
Wow.
Sauna, cold room, steam room. Obviously towel service. They have a bar. Island Diaz will be in that bar very soon, by the way. So if after a
But
workout.
they don't
boom,
open
boom.
up at 4:30, do they?
No. That's why I go at 4:30.
Right.
I don't need another
nobody's
hangout.
there.
Yeah.
Do you feel good? Do you feel kind
feel a little bit
you
more
feel almost
superior.
better than everybody else because you're like, I'm the only one committed enough to be here at 4:45.
Not even, man. I just feel better for myself. Like I feel like for one, I want to accomplish as much as possible before my phone starts ringing. 'Cause
Wow,
it rings all day.
man.
So I rather wake up at 4:45, go to the gym, get home for 6:30, walk my dogs, then I meditate, then I write my gratitude journal, then I read 10 pages of a book. Right now I'm reading The Slight Edge, and that takes me to like 7:30.
Okay, thanks for making us feel like shit.
Wow.
But
you're
then,
awesome.
then I've lit like, and honestly, I do this, and then I feel really good. I'm good for that day, and if people call me and like shit happens throughout the day, I can kind of handle a little bit better. Before 6 months ago, I felt like maybe I was drinking too much, not like an excessive amount, but like I was just a little bit foggy in the morning.
Yeah.
I didn't want to answer certain phone calls.
Right.
Now anyone calls me, I just answer. And
So what time do you get to bed at night?
like now, dude, I gotta go.
What?
No.
Okay,
No,
first
I
of
got-
all, you
I
don't
got-
answer me sometimes. Like half the time you don't answer me.
That's not true.
Yeah?
Only if my phone's on silent. And my phone's on silent a lot.
Shit.
Yeah.
Really?
No, I'll go to bed around 10, 9:30, 10.
That's pretty good.
Pretty good.
Yeah, man.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
That's decent.
But no, honestly, it's really helped
time
me
you go
like
to bed?
accomplish anything. Like,
Yeah, I
sorry,
can-
not anything, but any of my like tasks, like any of these little tasks. I'm reading the book The Slight Edge, and it helps with that. So like any stupid little things that you don't want to do. For
Yeah.
instance, this edit that I was doing with Decisives and in my podcast the other night, my computer kept crashing, but I just kept reloading it and,
Right.
and just kept. Like, normally I was just like, fuck it, I'm just gonna go to Mannequin and just have a fish and chips and see Rudy there. Rudy will have like 10 smokes and yeah, perfect. Yeah. So
Probably like
that's good.
Weiner.
Anyways, so it's kind of a new thing, but I don't think I'm gonna stop doing it. To be
Yeah.
honest. I'm feeling way better.
Yeah, once you get on that horse, man,
It's hard to get off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if you get off, it's hard to get
So
back
do
on.
you
there, too.
you work out then?
Yeah,
You
yeah,
just, you just work out.
Yeah, you know that little bar I have in the back, that little studio.
Yeah.
In front of it now is a. it's like a
at
gym.
I know. I don't
him.
have that.
You don't even
What about
have
you?
to ask.
What about you? Do you work out?
No, I'm just a crazy man. I wake up at like 5:30 every morning and I go to work.
Yeah, Rudy's kind of like Kramer.
Yeah.
It's kind of like Kramer.
I wake
South
up every
African.
He
Kramer.
lives right beside my bar.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I do live across the street from.
Yeah.
Is that coincidentally or what?
Is it?
I didn't know you.
No, I used to live on Dovercourt before.
Where?
And on Dovercourt.
Okay.
Dovercourt, which is
Where's that accent going?
What is that?
Yeah.
Dovercourt. So I was Dovercourt is right over there.
Yeah.
We're like on Ossington right here.
Right.
Dovercourt is like a block away.
Mm-hmm.
So somehow, no, I met you when I was living on Ossington.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, 100%.
But we met through TJ.
Yeah, that's right.
He brought you to the bar, I believe.
I don't forget. I painted the bar with Birdo years ago.
Oh, you were there.
I was there.
I wasn't there. At that
Yeah.
point. Like I was partners, but I wasn't watching.
So
you
we
guys.
painted.
Yeah. So did you meet Larry back then?
We met Larry. I didn't like Larry much back then. Holy shit! Is he gonna listen to this?
I don't know. He probably doesn't have time. Shout out Larry, by the way. He just had a kid.
Larry,
What?
congrats to Larry,
Larry's up at-
baby.
He's
Larry's
up
the
at
man.
4:45 in the morning.
Yeah, he's up at all nights. They're all time.
Larry's the man.
Larry's
I
the
love
best.
Larry.
Yeah, Larry's
There's
awesome.
a good guy.
Yeah, Larry's
Yeah,
the guy.
he's- I don't know if
he's
you-
the man of Kent.
He's the man of
Oh,
Kent. Yeah,
he's
yeah.
from
I'm
Kent.
like an investor to him.
Right.
He's the man of Kent as I am Island Diaz. Yeah.
Mm, okay. Right.
But no, with Larry, what was I gonna say with Larry? Do you remember? I don't know if you were following us back then, but I used to do these things at Man of Kent with an English
No, I
guy.
didn't see that.
Oh, I'll send it to you.
Really?
Yeah, it was
With
the
the
early
English
stuff.
guy.
Yeah.
Larry's English?
Larry's English. Lawrence is his
He's
name.
not putting on an accent.
You know what? He's been here for too long. He might be. He's been here for like 12 years. He's probably putting on an accent.
Oh, I see. Right.
Larry.
Right.
He's as thick as me, man.
yeah. He's as
Like we
thick as
came
thieves.
here like after 18, it's over. Or you're
really?
you're not changing shit.
No.
If you're moving here after 18, that's it. It's over.
Right.
Yeah.
Like
Right.
you can't.
You can't shake the
You
accent.
can't shake it off.
Can you do like a regular
you-
Canadian
yeah, can you?
accent? Go.
I can't, man.
Not at
Really?
all?
No, I can't do it.
Can you do any accents?
No,
You can't do like
can't do
Asian.
shit.
You can.
Can we get canceled if we do any other accents right now?
No, I don't know if I,
I
can
don't
do
know,
any
man.
other
I could probably get
accents.
canceled, but you might not be able to.
Why? Why? Because I got the
Might
immigrant
not be able
card.
to.
I got the immigrant card or something.
No, him, not you, not you, him.
Yeah, man. People look at
What?
me and they're like, I don't know where that guy falls on the
Yeah,
scope
no,
of
he
race.
can get away with it.
He
I
can
would.
get away with it because he's got that deep voice.
That can get you by in anything,
I was gonna
right?
say because
Anything,
like,
man. You know, I hear his voice. I'm like, oh man, that's a sweet, deep voice. It's almost like sexy.
it is
Mine?
a good voice.
It is very.
Yeah, you
sexy.
should
You've
actually,
got a good voice.
You ever thought about doing like any sex voiceover
Sex
stuff?
voiceovers.
Yeah, sex
is
voiceover.
that an industry?
I
It
think we
is.
should make it one.
Oh man!
Right now,
Right
on this
minute.
podcast, let's
start-
make an industry.
Yeah, we'll start you in OnlyFans. It's just your voice.
Oh, that'd be awesome, man.
Yeah.
I love that. That would probably pay pretty good. No,
I think so. I'm pretty sure if you just join OnlyFans, you're making $1 million a month.
they say it's very lucrative. The voiceover like business,
Well, you know what? You should
but
actually.
you got to get in.
Have you ever done ASMR?
What's ASMR?
Okay, it's like
Let's
this. It's
explain
like
to
this.
the plebes.
Okay. ASMR is this. So, Trevor, do you like rum? Do you like spice rum? Do you like Island Diaz? And if you ever have Island Diaz, have you ever had sex with Island Diaz? And then it's like talk, and then they go like this or something. I don't know.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, no,
They-
it's all
they
on
make the
YouTube,
noises
dude.
and stuff.
Yeah, and people, it's actually kind of calming.
Really?
Well, it sounds pretty good. When
We
you
could
should
do
do
the
it,
whole
dude.
podcast
Yo,
like
if you,
this.
hey, Rudy, if he does, I know you are, but if he does this, we get a percentage.
For sure.
You guys are my age. You get 10, you get 10. Or is it 5 and 5?
your voice out, man. We're
Let's
gonna
do it, man.
pimp your voice
Listen, I just want to get that money.
out.
I'm like you,
Get
dude.
that El Dorado money.
I want that Eldorado gold,
Yeah,
man.
hell yeah, hell yeah. What's going on with El Dorado? Are they selling?
You know what? It's funny that you say that. So I
They
don't know if you-
haven't sold, right? Like they're
No,
by their own.
They're on their own still. So
For
they're
how
owned by
long?
DDL, Demerara Distillers Limited, right?
Okay, yeah.
But it's funny you said because I've been watching a lot of these things that come up in like spirits business. Diplomatico just got
Dude, everyone's
purchased.
getting bought.
What's the other one I got purchased? I think it was Bamboo got purchased by somebody not that long ago.
They still have Brett running it, right? I believe Brett.
I don't know. I think so, but
So
It
who's
looks like it.
purchasing it?
these big ass corporations, right? And so I'm looking at El Dorado, which my beef is there's never enough marketing behind it, right? Like you can't compete. The brand does really well, right? Really well. It leads
Just
like
off
the
the
deluxe.
strength.
It leads the deluxe category by a mile. But the other brands are they're coming out with age statements that are in the exact same kind of year, so to speak. So there's like Appleton's got a 8, a 12, a 15, a 21 now, and then Diplomatico's doing it, and then everybody's following suit. Even Bacardi's becoming more aggressive in like the aged rum space, right?
Yeah, I've seen that.
So El Dorado's losing share.
Right.
But to compete with those brands, especially Bacardi's and those bigger brands, you got to have deep pockets, right? You got to make some
But
noise.
they do they not?
When's the last time you saw a bus shelter that said El Dorado rum by at the
Right.
LCBO? When's
it's
the last
kinda
time you
like-
saw a commercial
yeah.
on TV or on social media? You never see it.
Yeah.
So
why
eventually,
don't they do that?
probably just don't have the money.
Really?
That's why I think someone's gonna come and buy it, and then once that happens, it's gonna explode.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's a really great rum. It's well respected in
I
the
love
industry.
It. I love it.
Yeah, it's got I think some of the packaging could be tweaked a little bit, but overall, I think that it's got a lot of potential to go.
But El Dorado's
really
been
far.
around for a while.
Oh yeah, it's
Has
been
it?
around for ages. So
Yeah.
El Dorado was the first one to come out with age statement rums, right? So you
Yeah.
have there's a 3-year-old, the 5-year-old, the 8-year-old, the 12, the 15, the 21, and 25, and there's even an older one that came out for the 50th anniversary of Guyana. But they were the first ones because they used to produce just high volume, to label, right? And then they decided, let's come out with an age statement rum, and then 12 became really, really successful. And then after that, they're like, okay, maybe this is a thing. And it's only recently in the last 5-6 years, maybe a little bit more, maybe 8, that other companies are seeing the value because rum, is just taking off. So, remember when tequila was just for shots?
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden you started seeing, Patron kind of premiumize that category. And then all these other, tequilas came from behind and started to kind of follow suit. Same thing happened with bourbon. Bourbon exploded.
Yeah.
And now a lot of people are saying that rum is going to be.
That's what I've
the
heard,
next one.
which is crazy. I didn't when I picked spice rum, it's because I like spice rum and Coke.
Yeah, I remember you were saying that. It's
Yeah.
just you
I like
created the spirit based on
What I
the
like.
mixed drink that you like,
yeah.
which makes sense.
Which is funny that's my palate, spice rum and Coke. But
Well, that's the number one. That's the number one. That and the
way you
the
make
margarita.
it, though, the Cuba Libre.
You got the Cuba Libre. You got to add a squeeze of lime, a nice generous squeeze of lime, because
Yeah.
you got to cut that that
Yeah.
sweetness with the sour, and that
Oh,
makes
dude.
it
He
more,
made me probably
man.
the
More
best-
balanced,
Best
maybe.
rum and coke I've ever
Yeah.
had in my life.
More balanced. Okay.
balanced.
So
If-
the pH like levels off, I'm assuming.
Sure. Yeah. Because if you have a cocktail that's too sweet or too sour, you can only have one. But if you get a perfect balance, and then the like the Island Diaz doesn't dominate it or doesn't disappear, because Coke it's such a dominant flavor, Coca-Cola, right?
Coke
gotta-
is strong. Baby.
Yeah, you got to add a hefty pour of the rum in order for it to still show itself. Otherwise, it's just like, well, what? Some people are like, oh, I can't even taste the rum in this. You don't want that. You want someone to be like, right on, okay, I can taste the rum, the lime, and the Coke.
Yeah.
That's the way you do it right. And people don't do that. When you go to the club and they give you a rum and Coke, it's just rum, Coke. They don't even stir it. They don't do none of that.
It's true.
You got to stir it. You got to add the sour, all that shit, man.
Yeah.
That's the basics of just cocktail making.
Do you like rum old fashions?
I love them.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, I love old fashions, man. Because that was like the first cocktail. It's like, do you know a lot about cocktails, Rudy?
I kind of do.
You do.
Yeah, I don't drink a whole lot of them, but I do.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm just fascinated.
Do you know how to make them?
Yeah.
I do. I was a bartender for 3 months.
3 months?
3 months.
3 months.
You know what? You can learn. That's probably when you learn the most, though.
Here's the thing.
Yeah.
Here's the
Okay.
thing.
Yeah, tell me the thing.
Jobless. Probably, like with 2 degrees. Didn't know what to do. I was watching those YouTube
What do you mean
videos.
probably with 2 degrees?
I've got like 2 degrees, man.
But why'd you say probably?
You don't know?
You're at the crossroad. You've got too much education. You don't know what to do.
No, I
you
don't
become
know.
a bartender. It's easy.
Right.
It's like, so I took that course, the weekend course up on Danforth Road.
Oh,
or
yeah, the
Danforth.
bartending school of
The
Ontario.
Bartending School of Ontario. That's right,
Yeah,
baby.
yeah.
He's
Shout out
got
to
it.
Rob Berry.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. That's
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
He knows him. So I went there, did the whole weekend shebang.
Yeah.
Right? Didn't learn shit, by the way.
Yeah.
It took me a whole weekend, but I took the course home and I read all of it for about a week or two.
Right.
And I started watching, like, at the time, YouTube was brand new.
Okay.
This was like 2012, maybe
Right.
2013. So I was watching like all the videos of everything, and then I was reading all the articles about how everything came to be. And I might have Asperger's, or I don't know.
You
but
definitely do.
I definitely do.
He's never certain of anything, this guy, man.
Listen, the more you
probably
know,
this, probably that.
listen, the more you know, sometimes the less you know.
Oh, that's for sure.
So
Yeah,
the
yeah.
more you get into things, you're like, oh, wait a second, there's more to this.
Right.
So
Right.
then you become less sure of the actual thing.
Right.
And that's how I operate. I'm like, I'm actually don't know this, but let me deep dive into this and let me learn more about it. And the more I learn about it, the less I know about it.
Right.
Or the more I realize that I don't know. If that makes any sense.
I don't think it made any
It
sense.
didn't
but
make any sense.
That-
Okay.
that
that was
definitely
hard
makes
to
sense.
follow, but I'll go with it.
All I'm trying to say is the more you know, the less you know.
Yeah.
Simple as that.
Saying. Like, yeah, a lot of people have that tattoo on their lower back.
Do they? Is that like a... Do they?
Well, maybe you should get it done.
Ah, fuck.
You should definitely get
Did I
it done.
just become a like statistic?
What?
I just became a statistic. Womp, womp, womp.
Back to Island Diaz when we were first doing content, like the Larry stuff.
Yeah.
He would come into the bar as we were shooting.
Oh, so
But you were following it more than everyone.
Anyway, I was the biggest fan.
Yeah,
I was
right
the
away.
biggest
He
fan.
knew what I was doing. A lot of people were like, "I think Hayden's going crazy," because the rum wasn't even out yet. We were.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
We started doing that in January. We actually started selling bottles in May. Like that's when we could sell bottles.
Really?
So people didn't have it for like 6 months. So they're like, "Is Hayden just like hyping up this product for no reason?"
He's like-
"Yeah." But he would, yeah. Like I was trying to make it like a TV show, like all the characters.
so
You've
Right.
seen all the characters.
Yeah.
So all the characters were getting mishap, and he'd be like, "Yo, bro, I fucking think, I can't believe you killed Gene off, bro." I'm like, "Oh yeah, Gene's gonna be in this next." And he's like, "No, dude, he's dead, bro."
I started believing.
and I was just like, "What?" I'm like, because I'll write it, and I'll forget what I wrote. I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? He's like, "No, bro, you said Gene doesn't eat that type of thing." I'm like, what the fuck did I
I
say
would
that?
actually,
Yeah.
he would actually say it, and I would keep up with all these characters.
More
Right.
than
You're the
anyone.
number
More than
one
I would.
fan,
More
number
than
one
I would.
fan.
No, but I would forget what I wrote, and he would just be like, "No, bro, that's continuity now."
Oh my
work.
gosh, that's hilarious.
Dude, I would keep up with all of it. That's why I'm telling you. Like, I've got some sort of disease or some sort of like something, because I would keep up more than he would. And then I kept up with all the characters, wrote them down, and I would be like, oh, so this one is this character does this. So this character's arch is like this. Okay, got it. Next one. So this guy, Gary fucking D, you know, like he does this. Okay,
Yeah,
he's
yeah,
Italian.
yeah.
He's this. He's you know, all the stereotypes. This. And then you've got the geeky one. You know, he does this. How is that gonna play out in the next Island Diaz, whatever it is?
Right.
Didn't even
right.
know that there was a product, but didn't care.
Yeah. Wow.
Didn't care about the
Yeah.
product.
You should. I mean, it's a.
He's
fucking-
special, man.
I
special,
didn't care
yeah,
about the
yeah.
product. I just wanted to keep up. What was he coming up with?
Right.
I was
right,
like, is he
right.
actually coming up with something? But it didn't matter at that point because the storyline was so good
Yeah.
in terms of like doing step 1, step 2, coming up with like the 7 different. He was
Yeah,
doing
right.
what psychologists were doing in the 90s, let's say with Friends, what they were doing with Seinfeld, what they were doing with Sex in the City.
Right.
You know, they were doing all these arches of like these different characters and filling in like so everybody from all aspects of life
Right.
coming together. He was doing that subconsciously, I'm assuming, without even thinking twice.
I wasn't
about it.
thinking too hard about it. Yeah,
I know.
For sure.
That's
I know.
You know why I killed Gene though? Gene Darlene.
Yeah, why?
He talks like this.
Yeah.
If anyone does like Island Diaz, you're wrong. Because I couldn't do the voice anymore.
Oh, it hurt too much.
yeah, I would
Really?
do the voice in after 5 minutes. I wasn't able to do it anymore.
No
so we don't
way.
we don't yeah. Every Gene Darlene scene you'd ever see was only one take because I couldn't do it again.
So you killed him off?
I killed him.
Why don't you just have him lose his voice or something, and then you could just be like,
Didn't
you
think-
could
I
mime it.
Didn't think
You could
that
be
hard
like-
about it. Yeah,
you could
I was-
mime.
The easiest
They-
way,
they-
the easiest
kill
way
him.
would just be like, yeah, like
Fucking
like
kill him.
1 a.m. writing this stuff. I'm like, I'm just gonna kill him. Yeah, he's dead.
You know, but that he makes a good point. Rudy makes a good point, right? Because I enjoy watching you, even though I don't know necessarily what you're doing.
Either do I.
It's like, yeah, it's like you get to see this thing grow, man.
Yeah.
And that's the best part.
No,
it's
it's
not
fun.
calculated. And even if it is calculated, it's like, I want to see what the result's going to be from this calculated move that you're making, right?
Yeah.
It's awesome, man.
Well, you know what? I
love
there's
that.
definitely a vision with it. Like when I first wrote out the Island Diaz deck in 2020 in the summer.
yeah.
All this stuff was in it. Like all these characters, like this podcast was in it. The Twitch, because I want to do an Island Diaz bar as well on Twitch.
Right.
It's
yeah.
kind of, I guess, similar to this, but it's just live.
Yeah.
People come, they have a drink, we talk shit. It's just like being at a bar, but people can watch it. Maybe we're playing video games, but it's all I wouldn't say it's super calculated, but it's all in the vision. You know?
Right.
And it's all just kind of like happening, which is great.
It's all in the
Yeah.
vision, man.
It's all in the vision. But
It's all in the vision.
Who told you to get your shit together, though? Like somebody at some point must have been like, how did you all of a
What do you
sudden
mean?
become? You're getting up at 4:45. You're going to the gym. You're accomplishing all this stuff by like 7:30, and then you're
Me, it was
yeah
me.
you
Yeah.
It was you.
Yeah.
You told yourself.
But
You're
I'm
like, I gotta
also-
get my shit together.
But I'm also the guy that told me I have to do all this other shit, like this podcast and like all those sketches for. I mean, I don't know how many sketches we did or
Yeah.
all that content. I'm a good motivator for myself.
Good for you, Hayden, man. That's impressive.
But on the flip side, I think I have probably 30 sketches that I didn't edit. I have 30 different like things
Right,
that I
right,
did. You know what I
right,
mean? So it's
right.
just sometimes I just overdo it and I'm just like, oh fuck.
Yeah.
So-
Some
and
people are just
that's-
wired like that, though, right?
I-
You got
I
a
feel-
million ideas, man.
Yeah.
You just don't even have enough time to execute.
It'd be fun to actually go and edit them now. See how good they
Oh
are.
wait, you already shot them?
Yeah. I have hard drives filled with stuff that I.
What?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
We would shoot like 10 sketches in a day.
crazy.
He would shoot on the weekend, and he would like knock out like if he had equipment, he would knock out like 9 videos in one day with the actors and everybody. Just to
What?
knock them out.
With the actors and everything?
Yeah.
Well,
He
so-
would
Oh,
round them
wow,
up.
man.
He would round them up.
That's amazing.
By the
dude.
way, shout out to you, brother. How did you get those actors? Honestly, how do you like round up all
pay
those
them?
guys?
Which for what's your island?
No, this guy's cheap, man.
didn't
He
pay- you
wouldn't
couldn't
pay
have
it. He
paid
didn't
him,
pay
but-
No, we just don't have any
shit.
money. No. When there's budget, I pay. But yeah, with Island Diaz, it's just no. As you know, I thought there'd be
Zero
a
budget,
lot more money by
baby.
now. I thought there'd be a lot more money.
Right.
No, I think you're talking about What's Your Island, right?
No, I'm talking about all the other shit that you would do during the winter of like 2020. You would like, what's the Irish guy's name that got kicked out of the country?
Oh.
Paddy Irishman. What's his name?
Ryan.
What's his name?
Ryan.
Ryan Gotza. Shout out to Ryan Gotza.
Yeah, Ryan. You didn't meet him. He was an Irish guy. He was kicking around for a while.
He was part of the crew.
Yeah, I mean, he was our leprechaun. No, like
What?
literally, I bought him a green like fashion suit. We call him Fashion Leprechaun, like Fashion Santa.
Right,
And
right.
he would, dude.
This is so wrong,
Let
but
me
I
just-
love
let-
it. This is amazing.
Let me just show you one thing. I'm gonna try to. You guys keep talking. I'm gonna try
yeah.
one. Like,
Dude,
it's really hard
so
to find all this
funny. Like, you know, just to go through the whole history of this, like with Ryan, with what's the girl's name? Cop, the girl cop.
stuff. Mrs. Sprinkles.
Mrs.
Spr- or
Sprinkles.
no,
Oh my-
Miss Sprinkles, and I would dress up like cop, and I was Officer Donut.
What? This is all in the last year.
This is like years. Like,
This is
This is
I don't
before
know.
the
It is
product
the
even came
last-
to the show.
This is like the last 2
bro,
years.
have you seen Prince Vince? You've seen
Yeah,
Prince?
yeah,
He's
yeah.
a
Prince
legend,
Vince
dude.
is good.
He's awesome.
Yeah, Prince Vince is amazing.
We should call.
So good.
Is this still working? Is this?
Yeah,
is
man,
my-
I
This is
can hear
still
your
working.
voice.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah.
We can hear you.
It's all good.
Yeah,
he still
Prince.
has the best. He still has. The
I know. You
better
know what?
voice.
He's got like compression in his voice.
I don't know how he does that. Do you
Compression.
practice for that?
You know what compression is?
Yeah.
know, what's
Do you
that?
practice that?
This is compression. Keep talking.
Okay, yeah, here we go. What's compression exactly, Hayden? Oh, I see.
Did you
Wow.
get that? Oh, that's what I'm
compression.
talking about, baby.
I love it.
That's what I'm talking. You've done some
What?
practice in your time. Marketing school, baby.
Dude, we
should
That's
be-
it.
yeah, I love
Miami
Wow.
marketing school. That's
oh,
where you went.
Oh man, Humber
Compression's
College.
hot.
I don't
You
know.
went to
if I-
Humber?
I did. Did you?
Oh shit.
No, I went to the Toronto Film School.
Oh, you did. Yeah. I'm a
It's
Humber
funny,
guy.
actually. Cody, my main dog over there, he went to Toronto Film School.
Shout out to Cody
Really?
and his girl. What's her name?
Nicola.
Nicola. Yeah, baby.
Oh, here we go.
I'm Irish Diaz, the leprechaun from Ireland.
Oh my gosh.
Listen, I can say
Isn't that something?
I love it.
I'll put it on the video. Right?
Do you want to put it up on the video as we're talking about this?
Yeah.
How'd you?
Edited, put the leprechaun in there, and as we're watching it, it's like the whole thing.
What happened to him?
He went back to Ireland.
Oh, come on.
Didn't he like
That
get
guy's
kicked out of the
awesome.
country?
He didn't get kicked out. Got kicked out of the distillery.
Oh,
No.
shit.
Fuck. I really want to show
That
I
you.
guy's
really
great.
like him. He's a good guy.
Nicola.
He's awesome.
What school did you go to?
Oh,
I went to Fanshawe College for digital photography.
Whew.
Fanshawe College.
Yeah, man. Yeah, we're college kids. Yeah, Humber.
Humber.
You went
I
to
don't
Humber,
know.
eh?
Yeah, I did graphic design at Humber.
Oh,
I do
shit.
nothing with graphic design though at this point in my
I
life.
love it.
Barely anything.
I love it.
Yeah, I'm not a computer guy. I like people.
What else you got? What else you got in that sack of?
Oh, in
things?
the sack.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, here's something interesting. This one comes with. So this is so rare. I can't even
What is
find it.
this?
At the,
what is
the
this?
Lickbow, man.
Don't open it. Don't open
No,
it.
no,
Do you have
it's
to
not good,
open it?
man. Look, yeah, look. These are minis, yo. Screwball. Have you tried this?
You gave me a bottle of this one time.
Here, you want some of this?
Yeah, of course.
You guys want any of this?
You guys should try it.
No, you don't like whiskey. How about?
No, it's peanut butter
Cody.
whiskey.
Peanut
Peanut
butter whiskey.
butter whiskey.
This is
I've
not
never
just your
heard of this
average
before.
whiskey. Try that.
Let's try it.
Yeah, they remove all the allergens, so if you have a peanut allergy, it's okay. What I don't understand is if you can
Why'd
remove
they-
the
why-
peanut, why don't you just take out peanut butter?
Oh,
Then
shit.
my kids can go to school again, and I don't have to waste 20 minutes making lunches.
Yeah, let's
anymore.
get the kids drunk. Oops.
What's that? Is that good?
Mm-mm.
You like?
I love it. No.
Everybody seems to love this, man. Everybody. I was really surprised. You know, at first I heard peanut butter whiskey, and I was like, "What?
So we're gonna
we
give
have
this to
fine
the-
products. We got
So
El
wait, you
Dorado.
can't
We got."
find the bigger bottles anymore?
I couldn't find because they sell out real fast, man.
Really?
Yeah. I tried to stop at the LCB on the way here to grab a genuine regular 750 ml bottle.
We'll get a close up on it.
Yeah, man. Get
So,
a nice close up shot.
It's
of
called
this.
Screwball, and it's coming out of where?
San Diego, California, IA.
So they're doing good, huh?
They're doing crazy good.
So they're owned by El Dorado, or
No. So these guys reached out to us and say, "Hey, listen, we want to come to Ontario, right? Because we only do business in Ontario. We don't do the other provinces." And there was a huge demand. We kept getting phone calls like, "Hey, do you know where we can find this peanut butter whiskey?" And at first we were like, "What? Peanut butter, huh?" And then just coincidentally, they reached out to us and they said, "Hey, listen, we want to come to Ontario. Would you guys represent us?" And Jason Woodman was like, "Yeah, okay, we'll take a look at
So
this."
when you represent brands, are you getting them in the LCBO? Or are you doing
Yeah.
their tastings? Are you doing their booths here?
Yeah,
all that stuff.
all of that
Wow.
stuff. Yeah,
Pretty
yeah,
cool.
yeah. Tastings,
'Cause like Nickel
and
9
trainings.
So shout out Nickel 9. They are one half of Island Diaz, but they do all that.
Shout
Right.
out to Nickel 9.
like Chris Jacks, who's the owner of it. Yeah, so they're the ones that get us into. I mean, he gets us into LCBOs
Right.
and he's got a whole sales team,
Right.
distro, all that kind of stuff.
So does Chris meet with the buyers? Because for anybody who's like doesn't know about that, you got to meet with a buyer of alcohol in a particular category, and then Chris goes and says, "Hey, we've got this really great product called
Like at the
Island
LCBO?
Diaz." Yeah.
it's all phone calls right now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I mean, we probably should be meeting with the buyer.
Hey, man, if you're already in, it doesn't matter, really. So this is Screwball. This is kind of like our literally the black sheep of the Woodman portfolio,
good,
right?
man.
It's good. It tastes
know.
fucking awesome.
I know, it's crazy. It reminds me whenever I smell this, I always know it. It's got that kind of like.
How did they get the peanut
You know-
butter flavor in it? That's what I want to know.
Well, the guy, it's a couple. They've been married for many years. So he was a bartender. He came from Cambodia. All right, as a
I
refugee.
love him. I
As a
love him.
refugee, man. So he had polio, lost his leg, and when his family came to Cambodia, he got a job working in a bar.
You kidding me?
Yeah, he was-
Is this a real story?
Serious, totally true.
You heard it here first on this
Yeah.
podcast. This dude lost his leg in Cambodia, came to America.
Not me though. That's not me. I have my legs.
No, I can see that. I'm just promoting this.
Oh,
Shout
you
out
said
to
this
dude.
guy. It sounded like it was me.
This guy.
He says that to everyone.
Oh, of course.
This guy, that
This
guy.
guy.
Oh, okay. It's
After the story, I'll tell you.
dialect.
Yeah, you know,
wait
let
a
him
sec.
finish. Let him finish.
So wait a second. He lost his leg.
Yeah,
Keep
to
going.
polio, and then his
Polio.
family moved to San Diego, or they were sponsored as
Yeah.
refugees, and then he was introduced to peanut butter, and he's like, "This stuff, you can't get this stuff at home."
amazing.
He fell in love with peanut butter, and then at the bar he started working his way up and to different positions and head bartender
With
et
one
cetera.
leg
Yeah, man.
in the bar.
Yeah.
Like in the back of the bar, he had one leg and
He was running
serving-
around doing the work that most bartenders do with one leg. Well, he has a prosthetic leg though.
No, I get that.
Yeah.
But he still with one leg, he was
Yeah.
running around.
It's impressive. Yeah. He's very driven. You know, he makes us look lazy, right? Because you're
Yeah.
driven.
What's up, 430?
I'm pretty
What's
driven,
up,
but-
430?
445.
Yeah,
445.
445. What's up with that? With one leg.
Yo, do you want to hear Rudy's pitch one time? 'Cause
Yeah,
we were
go.
doing all these commercials. He's like, "Yo, bro, I have an idea for Island Diaz, bro." I'm like, "Okay, cool." He goes, "Yeah, so me and TJ, bro, we meet on the street. We start fighting, bro. Fuck him, bom, 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 bom. Island Diaz." And I'm like,
I love it.
I love it too. The guy hasn't produced it, dude. I said, "Go ahead, get it."
What's taking so long?
That was a year and a half ago, bro.
I just wanted to beat him up, and that was it.
That's all. That was your pitch. I don't know.
That was
You-
my pitch?
You tell me, bro. Is there any more?
man, there was more to it.
Nah,
no
I
more
think that
than-
was it.
Getting mad.
That's all I think.
I think the whole pitch was like he was chasing me.
Cody, is the camera still rolling? Yeah. In that one? Yeah. Perfect. Just, I don't know. Last like I did this by myself.
I've done that.
They both stopped.
And then
you
they
look at it.
stopped.
Yeah, and then you look
So
afterwards.
we're
You're like,
we're
"Where's all my
looking at
footage?"
it and
No. I can see that this one's still rolling because it's the red
Right.
highlight, but I can't see.
All right. So what was the rest of the story where you were beating the shit out of this guy, and then it was like Island Diaz?
I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know where he was going with it, but it was exciting, and I really.
Sounds amazing.
I'm a hype man, okay?
You're a very
First
good.
of all,
You're a hype
I'm
man
like
for sure,
very
man.
good at hyping up whatever it is, even if it's shit. But I must admit, this screwball, this is amazing.
You like
by the
that?
way.
If you think that's amazing,
This
wait till
is
I show you the
amazing.
next thing that
Let's
I
see
got
it, let's
in my
see it,
little
let's see it.
bag of tricks. All right. So here's. Oh, this is
We're gonna come back to beating up TJ, by the way.
Japanese
Oh,
whiskey.
dude. Okay. Yeah.
This is a big one, man. This is big.
dude. So
Nika,
this guy-
right?
Yeah, man.
You know the guy next door who has a coffee shop has that in the coffee shop, right?
What? Manita?
No, man.
The regular RGLR.
right there, right next door.
Get the
Okay,
hell out of here.
yeah.
The,
Really?
the Asian dude who's got that coffee bar has that in the back.
Okay, but-
and if I want it, like in the after hours, he scoops it right in a little bit. You know?
Really?
Yeah, man. For friends and
You
family.
know, I've never had this.
Never.
Never.
Oh man, listen.
But
This,
This
Let me
is
see this bottle.
this is not easy to find either.
No.
Well, as soon as it gets into the LCBO, it's gone.
But you can,
Disappears, man.
if I want to buy one, you can.
Yeah, I can facilitate that for sure. Yeah.
facilitate.
There's over 100 different blends of whiskey in that bottle. Yeah. So imagine that, right?
100
Yeah.
blends of whiskey in that bottle.
Yeah. So the way it works is these are blended whiskeys, right? So you've got grain and then you've got malt. And a single malt, you've heard of single malt whiskeys. It's a blend of whiskeys, but they're all single malts. They're all from one distillery.
Yeah.
But a blended whiskey comes from various distilleries, right? So sometimes you.
So this
trade
comes
whiskey,
from
right?
100.
Yeah.
That's a
100,
lot.
100 different whiskeys, more than that.
What does this bottle run?
I think it's $70. I'd have to check for sure. I don't know the numbers. I'm not a numbers guy. I'm being the worst salesperson right now in the entire.
Yeah, it costs money. Okay?
Yeah, it's I don't know.
What do you want?
You're just
What do you
good
want from
looking,
me?
man. That's enough, brother.
You want Bitcoin?
I don't know, like
What is this?
you're good
prices.
looking. You're jacked. You've got alcohol brands over here up the wazoo.
Dude, this is.
This is delicious.
I know Nicola doesn't like whiskey, but it's kind of like her name, Nick.
Nick.
Missing the law. I think she should probably try it.
Nice.
Should probably try it.
Should try.
No, this one's like fucking epic.
But she drinks beer and wine, which is like low percentage of booze, alcohol, right? This is pretty high, man. This is like 53.4%. Sorry, 51.4%. It's off by 2 percentage points.
You liking it?
Go for it, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and this is they call it a brick. This is the
Why
darling.
do they call it the brick? Like, what's
Because it looks
why
like a
is the
brick,
bo-
dude.
Yeah.
A brick of whiskey.
So here's the question that I
Yeah.
have.
Packaging is, as you know, packaging is important.
So you have like 4 or 5 brands like that are exactly looking like a brick.
No, this is the only one.
This is the only one.
Yeah, that's why this sells really well, because people are like, wow, that's cool, that's unique, that's different. It's very simplest, like a very simple, package, but what's in it is great. And, it's a smaller bottle because your alcohol percentage is higher. So typically you're looking at 40% alcohol in a 750 ml bottle. But then if you have a higher percentage of alcohol with whiskeys, quite often the bottles will be like 700 ml. This is 500 ml, so this is very small.
Right.
But it's a higher ABV.
So
right?
why are Japanese known for their whiskey? That's what I want to know.
They make everything better, really.
That's it.
Yeah.
Motorcycles,
whiskey,
cars,
everything.
they're very engineering, they're very technically sound.
I've never been to Japan, but I really want to go.
Well, listen, I use a comparison of like motorcycles too, right? It's if you look at a Japanese bike, highly refined, very technically perfected, et cetera, and they don't usually get crazy. You know what I mean? It's you get a really good bike with speed, good control, etc. If you look at whiskeys, same sort of thing. Now, take the American motorcycle. You get all kinds. They take a Harley Davidson. They chop it up. They do all kinds of crazy things with the handlebars, etc. And when you look at things like the whiskeys, same thing. Peanut butter whiskey. You got all these different flavors. They experiment. They go a little bit off the rails sometimes too, right? Yeah, Harley Davidson's known for kind of leaking oil a little bit. So not technically sound the way that the Japanese look at it as an art. Yeah,
Right. Well, even like Japanese people that work in like restaurants and stuff, if you're sitting there, they'll have that redone 4 times before you eat your first course, right? Like
that's
they're
right.
just like attention to detail.
Attention to detail. They just have a different culture. When I was there, I went to both the distilleries.
This is the only thing that I've heard. I've never.
You should go, man.
I have to go.
If you go to Japan, you'll come back.
Well,
blown away,
here's a
man.
thing.
Let's all go to Japan.
New investors, Matsu.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we've been talking.
Right.
Because they're releasing their, they have like a $700 bottle coming out in the LCBO in January.
Right.
They have another one coming out too, but like they want me to do some content potentially and whatever, but like we're trying to figure out how we can help each other.
Right.
But one of the main dudes is coming here in January, and he's invited me to go to the distillery there.
right
And that
on.
supposedly that's a big thing
So wait.
Oh
a
yeah,
second.
that's a
Like,
big thing. To
the
get invited there, big
yeah.
thing.
The distillery is in Japan.
in Japan.
When are you going?
I don't know yet.
January?
No. He's coming here in January
He's coming here in January.
to meet us and stuff.
And then after that, you can go to Japan or no?
Oh, dude, I want to. I don't know.
Should we make
Hey,
a
listen.
trip out of this?
For sure. So you go to
This
New
is
York
an
quite often,
opportunity
right?
right
I
now.
see you go
I
to New
was.
York.
I was in New York probably 6 times in the last. Well, I was there like every other week.
Right.
for
And
a
when you go
while.
to New York, do you come back feeling kind of inspired? Like,
Wait,
you're like,
I used to go to New York on a bus when I was like 20
yeah.
and sleep on my friend's floor and just come back just inspired. I used to shoot rap videos there.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, that city is just, there's nothing like it.
Well, this is what I'm saying. If you go to Japan, it's going to blow your mind like 10 times more than New York, because it's a culture shock.
Right.
And you really get a perspective that's different from the North American perspective, where you're like, wow, I never even saw an opportunity in being creative in that kind of way and efficient, right?
Right.
There's a lot of waste
Well, that's
over
kind of
here
what I'm
to get
like
to an
worried
idea.
about too. Like, as soon as I went to New York, I was on a bus there the next weekend,
Right.
and then every other weekend. And I took this the Greyhound or the Dollar Bus. I think probably 25 times
Right.
there, and then 25 times back
Oh wow.
within like 2 years.
What?
Yeah, 12 hours,
that's
and then one
impressive.
time, 24 hours because the bus broke down.
Right.
Yeah,
right,
on the way
right.
back.
I did that once.
Dude, it's
And
brutal.
the train's bad too. The train's no good either.
No, man.
No, the train. No,
the
no.
bus
The
is
border. The
worst.
border
The
is
border.
the worst
They
part
make
of
you
it.
go out.
And they're
take
really
your-
rude to you.
You take
Dude.
out your bag out of like the bus. They open it out in front of everyone. Your underwear comes out. Then your shit comes out. And then you don't know you've got like some weed bag from like 50 weekends before. You're not sure. You're like,
You're not
"That's
allowed. You're not allowed in the States, are you?
Yeah. How are you even
Screw
going
you. I
there?
just got back 3 days ago.
Holy fuck.
Just came back from Cali. So
Yeah, I mean that's.
shout out to the USA. Thank you for letting me in.
You know what I did? I got my Nexus like a couple months ago.
That's a smart move.
Changed my life.
Yeah. I've
You
heard
got
about
Nexus?
this.
Yes. So
When did you apply for it?
like a year ago,
No
and
way.
it came like so I applied last October, and I got my appointment I think in July, and I was doing a show. I was doing an FBI True in New York, so I was flying back and forth, and I had to go through customs, and it came the last 4 times I had to go.
Right.
And it would usually be an hour and a half in customs, and I was getting through within 15 seconds. It was insane.
So-
Like as soon as I landed off the plane, walk, and I go to the kiosk, put the thing in, and then just tap nothing. It would look
Tap
at
nothing.
It would look at my eyes or whatever, and then they'd print me off something. The guy would be like, "All right, yeah, go through," and I'd be waiting 15 minutes for my bag.
What? That's amazing.
It was insane, and I had to wait for my bag because I was not smuggling. I was bringing in Island Diaz for some FBI agents, for producers and stuff. And actually, Chris, Siempre Chris,
Yeah,
the
yeah, yeah,
Agave kid,
Yeah. How's he doing?
he's great, man.
Yeah.
He had a kid like I guess about a year ago.
Shout out to Siempre.
Siempre.
So Alex isn't working right now. Just kind of like
What's that?
Alex isn't working right now. His wife.
I saw Alex at my bar actually the first time I ever met him on Saturday night. They were there
Okay,
just
right.
randomly, him and his whole team.
Okay. Right.
Because we carry Siempre, obviously.
Yeah,
at
yeah,
the
yeah.
account. Great dude. Those guys I love those guys. They just always kind of kick knowledge towards me because obviously I'm the younger one.
Yeah. Right.
But and they've been through it all, so
Yeah. They've been through all kinds of stuff.
for sure.
Yeah. And the journey to get on the shelf at the LCBO is never an easy one for a small brand.
No, but they're still like.
Why do they make it so hard for everybody? That's what I want to know.
Do you really want to have this conversation
Yeah, I
right
don't
now?
know.
Maybe
We'll
not.
just be wasting airtime right now.
No, but I'll tell you this much though. I know that they obviously killed the LCBO and all that kind of stuff, but they do really well in the States.
Yeah. They started in California, right?
I think they started here. They're they're both from Ottawa.
Right.
So I think they started here, but I think they quickly saw that they would their
Oh,
brand specifically like to move how they want to move, and they're
Mm-hmm.
not really playing around from what I see.
Right,
So
right.
yeah, I think they went to the States pretty quick. But yeah, they're in like 27 states, I think.
Yeah. They hustle, man. They're hustlers.
Was it always that, like you start out here, but you end up in the U.S., you become big, and then you come back here famous? It's always the same story.
with anything.
Or, like, why is it always the same narrative about that?
Not enough people here.
We also don't have a system. Listen, I used to work with a lot of comics, a lot of comedians.
Yeah.
You work with
Yeah.
comedians too.
Yeah.
And they're always aspiring to get to LA, right?
Yeah.
And so this guy, Niall Sagan, he said it perfectly. I always remember this. He said it's because Americans play to win, Canadians play not to lose. We're very conservative. We don't like risk. We're risk averse, right? Americans are like, they're gonna go out there and balls out, try and get the American dream. You never heard anybody say the Canadian dream. Even our party is the conservative party and the liberal party. It's like, it's not the same here. Our mentality is kind of like, we're very like,
Semi-conservative.
we're very conservative. And
Don't
it's kind
show
of like,
off.
you gotta go for it, right?
Well,
And
I
so
look around.
We don't have a
black.
system either. We don't have
No,
a system
no,
very
for
much
sure.
here.
Well,
to,
I mean,
to
even-
generate, to lift everybody up. There's no star system here.
Even as entrepreneurs, it's kind of hard to like.
It's really hard in this city and in Ontario alone. they make it super hard to be profitable and
For
be a small
sure,
business.
for sure. And also just like, I wouldn't say the whole community. A lot of people do want to support you, but they'll kind of want to support something different.
Well,
I find, like,
yeah.
What do you mean?
like,
Look, well,
Can you elaborate? On
like a
that?
bigger,
brand?
yeah.
You think that they want to like?
No, I'm not talking about the
support
rum or anything. I'm talking
No, no,
more
I'm not
about
talking-
music or
yeah.
something. Like with music, I've been working with Toronto hip hop artists for 20 years almost.
Yeah.
So that's no matter what, that's always on just repeat on my Spotify, just so they can collect a little something.
Right.
But that's just how I think.
Right.
And I'd rather support them. I'd rather have them on the podcast than someone that I don't know.
Yeah, it's funny because we live in a bit of a bubble, right?
Yeah.
So the way we think and the way we purchase is different from the way a person purchases in, let's say, Kitchener or Brampton, right? They're not worried about buying local because local is a different thing in those markets than Toronto. So yeah, we're gonna go and buy the little guy. We'll support the local brand, etc. But they're shopping at Walmart and they're going to eat at Applebee's, yeah, or
Is there Applebee's
Jack
in London,
Astor's, right?
Ontario?
In London?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. I saw one in Mississauga though.
but it's growing. Like there
Yeah.
is, they will they will support small business, but most of the time it's just a matter of cash flow, and you usually live in the suburbs because it's too expensive to live downtown. So you're watching your pennies a lot. Well, they don't have pennies anymore. You're watching your nickels a little bit more closely when you're out there. So you're not going to spend the same way.
No, for sure.
So it's just a different way of life here too. But yeah, we don't take huge, tremendous risks where in the States they do.
We're very risk adverse.
I don't know why they make it so
I'm
hard.
not. I'll say
No.
I'm the American Canadian. I'll tell you that much.
Baby.
I think I've taken every risk you possibly can without dying.
That is.
Yeah.
I can
think
attest
should have
to
died
that
a few
one.
times.
From across
But
the
I
street.
think I've learned that from. I'll tell you this much. I've never had mentors. But guys just always having cash around, and like that's how you're always just hustling. Not to say I've sold drugs or anything, but like I just saw that mentality of being always on the ball, always working, answering the phone no matter what.
Yeah.
To go into the States and just seeing how these people move.
Yeah.
I think that-
Entrepreneurial mindset.
for sure.
Listen, at the end of the day, it's a business. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah, totally.
They're like the basic business that ever existed. There's a product, there's a price, there's demand, there's supply. Simple.
It's true.
It's basics.
Yeah. Yeah.
This ain't any different. Just
You
saying.
know, it's funny though. The
Just
funny thing is
saying.
when I did this, my one buddy, it was like early on. We did like 20 bottles. Remember when it was in like the wine bottle?
Yeah, I remember
Screw
that.
tap?
I remember that first bottle we did.
So we did that, and I gave it to my buddy. We're drinking. He drinks it. He goes, "Spiced rum, bold move." And I go, "What do you mean?" He's like, "No one drinks spiced rum." I'm like, but he was like, he just didn't really know. I'm like, fuck. I'm like, did I just like not even do any market research on this at all? Like, did I just
think I
do
remember
something?
that. I do remember you telling me that story. Yeah.
Which guy was this?
Uh,
Can you name him or what?
I don't want to name
Shout
him.
this guy.
I don't want to name him. But no, I think he was just more so like probably didn't see, like he probably thought that the spice rum category was just the high school thing, right? Like the Captain,
Yeah, but
whatever.
Yeah, the Captain Morgan type of thing.
It was probably right.
In his mindset, but then
In his
also,
mindset.
but that just made me rethink everything I was doing for 20 seconds, and I was like, you know what? I like it, and it's all about the content. So
Listen, at the end of the day, there's always gonna be somebody that doesn't like your things.
no, but he it's not whether he didn't like it. It was just the comment he said, like bold move. Not he wasn't trying to diss me. He was
Yeah.
just like that seems something that you probably shouldn't do.
That's what you got up from that? Yeah.
I was
you
just
know
like, I
what?
was like, fuck. I'm like, okay. But then like I quickly was like, no, spice rum. I can bring spice rum back.
Let's bring it back.
Yeah, but even if that's a big category, right? Listen, a lot of people are coming out with gin, right? Gin's like super small category, but you throw a stone and there's a gin distiller, right? Small category, but everybody's still jumping on that train. The spiced rum category is pretty big,
Yeah.
because of Captain Morgan, and so you got to look at it as an opportunity to steal from Captain Morgan, or steal from these other established brands. Because after a while, that group either grows up and moves on to something else, or they stay there, or there's more people just coming into the spiced rum category, and you just got to find a way to lure them away.
Totally.
'Cause it's a lot of people who drink
Yeah.
spiced
There was
rum.
a really good spiced rum like 10 years ago. It was like a black and white sort of, what do you call it?
Could have been that good
label.
because it's not around anymore.
It's not around anymore. Do you remember? What was it called? What was it? I mean, no, it's still around.
Black and white label.
It was like
Not
black-
bamboo.
No, it wasn't.
I know
bamboo.
But listen, I hear so much about this bamboo thing, and
No
people are
way.
like, "Oh, bamboo craft rum."
pretty
It's
good.
yeah, but it's not really rum though. It's
No, what is it?
well, it's like a
is it?
liqueur,
Oh,
right?
it's a liqueur.
Yeah,
I don't like. I remember I had it one time in Turks and Caicos.
There's an XO, and then there's the
Yeah.
craft rum, and then the craft rum is the one that has it's like 35%. And it's got
Okay.
it's a liqueur style, right?
Okay. I didn't know that.
Yeah. Like the number, and the funny thing is, if you look at the LCBO numbers, it's in there with our rums, and so it looks like it's doing really what's growing a lot, but it's a liqueur. It's kind of like putting peanut butter whiskey next to Crown Royal, and it's like putting Screwball next to those two, and it's like that's not really the same product.
So wait, can you break that down a little bit? So
What do
like,
you mean?
Like Bamboo's doing really well in the LCBOs.
Yeah, Bamboo. Look at the numbers. It's doing
the
really
numbers,
well.
Like it sells a lot.
Yeah, because it's got a lot of name.
Yeah, like Lil Wayne is.
Lil Wayne's behind it.
Yeah.
There's name recognition, etc. Right, which totally works. Like we've all seen it. The Rock
Mm.
did it with Terramana. You saw Drake do it with his was it
Virginia Black.
Virginia
How's that
Black.
going?
I don't know. Listen, Conor McGregor did. Anytime a celebrity is attached with the product, it just blows up. And then if it's not a good product,
Shout out to the celebrities signing up with Island
We got
Diaz.
one too. Yeah.
yeah. But you. This is the thing. It works, but if your product isn't good,
Yeah.
it
Doesn't
doesn't
last.
last long term.
Yeah, yeah.
So the idea is to have the two of those things working in concert. Have a great name associated with it, and have a good product. Because if you have a shit product, like I've heard a lot of mixed things about about Virginia Black, and then
I've never actually tried it.
You've never
But-
tried Virginia Black?
No, but shout out Drake, man.
Yeah,
Drake.
I tried it because I'm not gonna lie.
I haven't tried it either, so I can't really. I'm not one of those guys
I-
to be like,
I
"Ah,
try-
it sucks." I've never even tried it.
Yeah.
I tried it just
You know?
for curiosity.
Same with
You
Conor
did try
McGregor's
it?
Irish
Yeah, I did.
whiskey.
I've never tried that either.
I haven't tried it either.
Yeah.
So I can't really. It's not fair for me to be like, "Yeah, that stuff sucks," because I don't know. But I've just heard people saying, "Yeah, it's not that good." But
But people will say
I don't.
that
I don't
too,
listen
right?
to anybody's
Yeah.
opinion
People
on food
just
and drink,
say-
man.
Yeah.
I very rarely do I find a person where I respect what they say about food and drink, because a lot of people don't have good taste.
Or they just want to say it to say it.
Yeah,
The
or they
first
just want to
person,
say it
like
for the
just
sake.
to be. I know a lot of people just want to disagree just to disagree.
Yeah, because it's like this whole era of
I
I
don't
just
know,
want to
whatever.
cause some.
Yeah.
Let's
Makes-
cause like
Makes no
a
sense to me.
argument.
Yeah.
Listen, so the other one I have for you from Nika,
Mm.
I've got two actually, but it's like a 2-in-1, right?
Okay.
So this is what's called the Nika Discovery line, right? So there's two distilleries.
You gave me a bottle of this at one point. No, not this one.
No, that one.
Non-peated. I like peated.
That one's like $260. Again, I'm not always accurate with my numbers, but
so Nika is a distillery, right?
that's right. Nika's the distillery in Japan.
This is the one that the many like scotches that I've had or whatever.
Really?
Yeah, from them.
Oh wow, that's amazing. Because
Yeah.
a lot of people don't know about
Take a little
Nika.
Oh, No, there's the what's the
I
guy-
have that. No, I don't have that.
This is you probably have this, but not the
Not
peated
What-
version.
How much is that one?
It's also $270. I don't have
Ain't
my phone,
cheap.
but I could always search it. But it doesn't
Ain't
matter.
cheap.
By the
Let's
time
look it
the-
up online.
by
What
the
is it?
time this airs, the inflation will put it up to like 300. Right?
Nika what?
This Miyagikyo, MIYA,
Y-A Mia what?
GIKYO.
Let me ask you, when this goes into the LCBO,
G-A-Y-O.
how many bottles do they got?
Oh man, that's a hard.
Okay, let's look at this.
Like 100 cases? 100 cases?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Honestly, God, I have no idea. You asked me about numbers, and I'm terrible. So this is the peated. Miyagikyo
I like a
typically
peated.
is
I
like
like peated.
lower on the peter level, right?
Peter.
On the peter. And then
Oh my
Yoichi
God,
is
this
usually
smells
higher.
amazing.
Yeah, these are great.
This is my style, this one.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah. Peated like whiskey. Or
That's
peated
your jam.
scotch. That's my fucking, like, and I don't, dude, 10, 12 years ago, the craft guy on a film set, we used to go, I don't want to say his name, but we used to go out of town and we stay in hotels and stuff, and he'd always have some peated scotch, and then every time I drink it, Jesus.
What the
That's my
hell was
girlfriend.
that?
I'm sorry.
Okay.
Do you need to leave?
No.
Oh.
Should I
Is
answer?
she wondering about how long it takes to return those
No.
lights?
Yeah, exactly. Probably she's asking like, "Have you returned the lights?" Should I answer?
Go for it. I want to hear what she has to put on speaker.
Let her know that she's on a podcast.
Yeah. Otherwise,
Well, dude,
it's illegal.
I don't want to have a 10-minute phone call with you and your girl.
No, of course, of course. Hey, baby.
Hi.
Hi. How
Hi.
you doing, baby?
Good. Are you coming
Where?
home?
Home? Yeah. I'm on my way home. By the way, I gotta announce this. I gotta tell you this. You're on a podcast right now, as it is.
Sorry, what?
You're on a podcast right now, live.
Oh.
Sorry. Hey, April, it's Hayden.
Hi, Hayden.
Yeah, he just came in and he sat down. He's on. The
I just
podcast.
sat
He's been
down.
on the podcast for about an hour now.
Yeah, I've been trying to like give these lights to these guys, and like they're like, there's a podcast going on, and I was like, okay, I gotta sit down, just for like a minute, and then like a minute turned into
dude.
like 20 minutes.
You like?
This is amazing.
Yeah, no shit. I started eating your dinner.
Oh, April. Sorry, I'm Trevor, and I.
This is Trevor, baby.
Yeah, Trevor's here. So,
Yeah.
April, this is how it went. I was having the podcast with Trevor, and then Rudy came, and we set up a mic with him.
Rudy's awesome. Rudy really loves
Trevor
you, by
fell
the
in
way.
love with Rudy,
I love
and
Trevor.
now Rudy's part of the podcast.
Trevor, by the way, is like an distinguished gentleman. He's got a deep voice. Baby, you would love Trevor.
He looks like he works out.
And he looks like he works out. Also, he's got the deepest voice ever. Like he's amazing, and he's very knowledgeable.
What's even happening on this
I
podcast?
don't know. He called me an extinguished gentleman.
You are an distinguished
You are one.
gentleman.
Oh, you said distinguished. I thought you said extinguished.
Distinguished.
Oh, thank you.
Dude, this thing.
You like it?
But you
This
are.
is insane.
Which one
This
is
is
this?
insane.
Yeah.
Baby.
Recording.
Yes, we are recording. Okay, honey. I like
I'll send him home if you want me to send him home.
Does he need to leave?
No. I was just like, what well did he fall down this time?
Oh,
Yeah,
you're
true,
so.
true,
What a
true.
sweet girl.
Yeah.
Wow, that's great.
She's so sweet. I
Yeah.
love you, honey.
I love you too.
Love you too.
Okay, baby. I'll see you soon.
You bring home candy?
Yes. I'll screwball candy maybe.
April, do you like gummy candy?
Yeah.
Oh, you're my girl. Swedish fish?
Yeah, but I kind of like the eggs and the frogs and Coca-Cola bottles.
Oh, I haven't had any of those
Oh,
in so long.
she has exquisite taste.
Oh yeah, she loves sweets.
What about Sour Patch Kids?
You know what? Not really.
Wow, I don't know. Wow. All right.
Yeah.
All right, we'll send you some candy for sure.
Thank you.
Okay.
Don't spit on it.
What kind of friends do you have usually, man?
This guy.
Don't spit on it this time.
I don't spit on people's food.
Oh my gosh, he needs to treat you better. I don't know why you would expect us to spit on your candy.
Nobody's gonna spit on your candy, honey. I love you.
I love you too. Bye, baby.
Bye, baby.
Bye.
Bye. All right. Mazel tov.
Oh, listen.
What is going on here? I don't know.
What's going on over here?
How you guys doing?
Are you guys keeping an eye on this?
Everything's still rolling?
Oh,
Damn.
amazing.
What are you shooting on? Like
we got
780,
a couple-
1080p?
Yeah, a couple things going on.
Oh, damn.
Now my girlfriend's calling.
Oh shit.
Get
Pick it
out.
up. Pick it up.
No,
See, I don't
Pick
even
it
keep
up.
my phone on my
Yo,
person. I just
pick
keep mine in the
it
coat.
up. Pick it up. We want to talk to her. Should we talk to her? Let's talk.
Why not?
Yeah,
Let's
why
see what
not?
she has to
Yeah,
say.
what
What
she
kind of
has to say.
candy does your
They're
girl
all,
like?
yeah. What kind of candy?
My girl will fucking.
She'll lose it. She doesn't even know where you are right
Yeah,
now.
no,
She
she
doesn't-
thinks she's not getting wasted right now, guys. So
Yeah, well, we kind of
Just
are.
call and give her a drunk.
This is a bar.
Hey,
Look, this
baby.
is a bar right here. We got Island Diaz. We got this Nika whiskey. Shout out
there's
to my
five
our
of us.
man from Nika.
need to get a bottle of this.
You better. I don't know if you can
What do you mean? You're the
because it
guy.
sells out fast, man.
Okay,
oh
well-
well, I can see.
Well, let me know when it happens.
So here's the problem with this thing.
Miyagi-Kyo. I think there is more of that.
So,
This one, I think. is
Actually, I'm
gone.
gonna look.
This is
I'm gonna
gone.
look right now. No, this
So-
is, I like this better than this.
Oh, that's good.
so there's always like 3 of them.
Yeah.
Like the same bottles, you know?
How do you mean?
Well, there's always
What do you
like when
mean?
they stock
Hey, did you
them
look
up.
up the price on your phone when April interrupted you?
Yeah, she did interrupt me. I have it right here.
Okay, see.
Hey, hold up.
I really should
To our
know.
audience,
It
are you
says
guys enjoying
close.
this? A lot.
Oh, hold on. Give
Perfect.
me this. Oh, there it is. Yeah,
There it is. Yeah, I got it.
$279.95. A steal.
There you go.
$279.95. Thank you so much, Rudy.
So there was this.
What? Snowing?
Hey, what's the guy at 135? At 135 Ossington, the coffee shop. Nigel?
Ideal?
No, his name is Nigel. He owns a coffee shop, right?
I don't know.
And he carries the only thing that he carries there that is like non-alcoholic for friends and family.
On
obviously.
Ossington,
On Ossington.
but it's in the back.
It's in the back when you go and visit him, and you've got like let's say you're doing the bar downstairs or whatever, doing fixing things around. He
Alyssa's
carries
calling.
this. What?
Who is?
Alyssa. My girlfriend's Alyssa.
All right.
Yo, so I got Trevor Burnett,
Okay.
and I got Rudy.
Alyssa, how's it going?
Lady?
Hey, why is it a blizzard? I just needed adult supervision in this blizzard.
Where are you?
Well, I had to get dropped off by the Drake because
It's a blizzard.
Lyft doesn't allow you to put more than 2 stops. So I had to drop
Babe,
off
by the way,
Maggie.
this is gonna go on the podcast, by the way. So
Okay,
watch what you
that's
say.
fine. That's fine. But yeah, so I could only get dropped off at the end of our street due to the limitations of Lyft.
It's snowing right now.
I guess so.
Yeah, it's a fucking
What?
blizzard outside.
We're in the
There's a
studio right
blizzard?
now.
You gotta be
And
kidding me.
look out a window if you have access.
And Trevor is in a t-shirt.
Oh, Trevor, you're fucked
Well,
too.
luckily
He's
Rudy
in a-
has 4 jackets tonight. So
No, I only have
He's
2
literally-
jackets, a sweater, and like a toque.
someone's got.
Okay, well, Rudy, clearly you're prepared.
I'm prepared. All right.
You might
really
need
snowing.
some clothing items.
Oh man.
I'm gonna give it to Trevor.
Yeah, I need it,
Good
man.
friend.
And I'll
Good friend.
like your boyfriend's got like leisure department kick-ass
course he
clothing
does.
over here, He's got
Is he
some
wearing a
fluff.
sweater?
Oh yeah, he's wearing a sweater. He's wearing his MOK like hat. He's wearing brand ass new shoes,
Very
new
branded.
balance.
Yeah,
No,
you
me-
are branded from head
Me
to
and,
toe, man.
me and Alyssa have the same ones.
Oh my god,
She got
his and
matching
hers.
ones. Yeah, she got
Yeah,
matching
it's a
ones.
little Asian of me to do.
She's Asian, by the way. She's Filipino.
She can
By
say
the
that.
way,
Did it.
anybody
Shout out to
that's-
the Filipinos, baby.
Anybody that's
Yeah.
listening
I
that,
owned it.
and
I
she
am
just
that
said the
bitch.
Asian thing.
Mabuhay, mabuhay.
Oh, salamat. Oh,
All right, yes. I'm a Ninong, so I know all the language, man.
oh.
Yeah.
Got it.
You know.
What's a Ninon?
The Godfather.
It's like a Godfather.
Yeah, man.
Oh, for Filipinos?
Yeah.
Yes. Hayden actually has been dating me for 7 years and knows 0 Filipino words.
Come on.
And I did another Filipino for like 4 years.
You're not reading
Oh my
Filipino
God.
books
Are
at
you
4:45 in the morning?
Like, did you go from one Filipino to another?
Hey, Alyssa,
Yeah.
Alyssa.
No way. He
No,
went
no,
from
no,
one
no.
Filipino girl to another Filipino girl.
No, there's about 100 girls in between that.
Oh my God.
But yeah, basically.
You trifling
There's
mofo.
definitely 100 girls before that.
Oh,
Yeah,
snap.
girlfriend to girlfriend. Yeah. He has a
No,
style.
there was
evidently.
like.
Oh, dear.
Okay,
So
anyways,
there was like 100 Filipino girls in between.
probably.
No, I think they're a mix. A mix of girls.
Okay, hold up.
Yeah, you might not.
These
wanna
guys are
call her.
questioning my 4:45 wake up.
Is there a Filipino like fever kind of thing? Like, is that
With me?
Filipino
I think
fever?
there's Asian fever. It's called rice fever. Like, I think there's guys who.
Oh, so it's called rice fever?
rice fever.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It is. That's what my mom and I call it.
No, it's-
Oh, your mom and you call it rice fever?
Yeah.
So he's got rice fever.
You got rice fever.
I don't know if we're allowed to
He's,
say
like,
that.
into Asians for sure. He just doesn't.
My mom's part Chinese.
Perfect.
Yeah, so
You
I can
can
say,
say- you can
I'm
say
like
what-
I walk with Yan on my
Dude,
T-shirt,
I'm not.
so I can
questioning-
say
Yo,
anything.
you can say whatever the fuck you want.
Yeah, he can say whatever the
Whatever
fuck
now.
he wants. He's like the most mixed out of all of us.
That's right, man.
And you're Jewish, so you can kind of get away with it.
Not
kinda.
really, like, Jews don't get away with a lot these days, I'm just saying, They're like, oh, Jews are Caucasian. White, they are like white
Yo,
privileged
Alyssa, confirm that I wake up at 4:45 to these.
Yeah, can you
gentlemen.
confirm?
Yeah, does this really happen?
This guy's going on about 4:45.
I know because he dropped his phone under our bed the other night, and I woke up at 4:45. He had to move. I had to get up.
I had to move the bed.
mattress to
The
find
bed's
his
weird.
phone.
Yeah, the
It's
bed's
a
against
thing. Every
the
morning.
wall, and like my
Right.
phone fell through, and I couldn't get it. We have 2 dogs, by the way, too, so it's just a nightmare. And you don't want to lift this bed and break the
What happened there? the
dude,
lights.
the whole-
Are they telling us to go?
everything's fucking falling apart.
We're leaving. now?
Anyways,
thinking it's
yeah.
on- I'm thinking it's on-
Alyssa had
our
to
time
get
is
out
up.
of the bed at 4:45 so I can get my phone, and then I went to the gym.
we're getting kicked out.
I just saying, that's it, right? It's like yeah, man. It's like Closing time.
I love that song. By the
Wait,
way.
are you not home yet, Alyssa?
Yeah, where are you walking?
I'm fucking walking.
She's walking from the Drake all the way up to like Lisga.
That takes me 15 seconds.
15 seconds.
At 4:45 without the blizzard.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know what? And it's snowing in my face.
Uh-oh.
So that's taking me a bit of time. I'm like, I'm at our
How bad is the snow?
I can't see anything in here. Nicola said it is actually crazy out there.
Is it crazy?
We're in a casino.
you. So just a windowless room with pumping oxygen to make sure you stay
Pumping
awake.
oxygen.
No, there's a lot of windows here. I just can't really focus on outside.
Oh,
the
it's
window.
like a snow. It's like Christmas snow. You know, like in Christmas movies where it's like
Yeah.
fluffy snow. Like it's like that outside.
Well, well, well.
All right.
Let
I
it
didn't
snow,
expect
as
that. I didn't
I
know
said.
that was coming.
Now. All right, Alyssa, we love you.
All right, I'm almost home. Thank you for walking me home, guys.
No
welcome.
worries.
That's
no
what we do.
Worries.
That's
That's,
what we do on
We
the
save
island
lives.
Dallas.
We save lives.
Thank
That's
you,
what we do
gentlemen.
on the
Thank
Island
you.
Diaz Poddy. We save lives and walk girls
You
home.
know.
Okay, I love you.
Love you. Bye.
All right, hang up.
You like Filipinos, huh? What?
Yeah,
Man, I didn't know that was like a thing.
He's got rice fever.
not-
dude.
He's got rice fever?
Yeah, man.
I've never even heard of rice fever.
It's new,
I
man.
think I've
That's
never
a
heard that
new
either.
one, you know?
I've heard of
But
like,
she did say that her and her mom made it up.
yeah,
they use it.
would've-
Did they say they made it up or they use it?
They use it.
I don't know, dude.
She said her and her mom.
I wasn't really
use it.
listening.
All right. All right.
Like,
I'll get you.
probably.
So I'm going to try and secure one of those bottles. for you.
Please. Yeah.
You know, so you like Asian whiskey and Asian women. Basically what we learned today, right?
You know what? No. This is what it is. This is what it is. I don't like white women.
Oh, boy. Here we
Ooh,
go.
boy.
Yeah, you want to unpack some shit? You want to unpack some shit? Because we
I don't know, man.
We
Check,
just
please.
declared war.
No.
Ooh, boy.
Whoa.
Yeah,
What? Is that-
the shit is over. I'm
not-
hiding.
I'm not allowed to. No.
Can I hide underneath this thing right here?
Rudy, check, please.
Is that bad?
I don't know. Is it?
I think I'm
I
a
can't
white
comment.
guy.
I'm afraid
I
to
just,
say anything.
No, I grew up with white girls, and I don't know. I'm not like attracted to white women.
So you got inundated with the white
You know
women.
what happened? I was like, I love Pamela Anderson, and then I saw J Lo, and I was like, whoa. As soon as J Lo came into the mix, it never.
It was over.
Yeah.
It was over.
How about Beyonce after that?
Yeah, Beyonce for sure.
For sure.
And now you forgot all about white women completely.
Yeah.
Really?
Well, I mean, like, you know, I've
None of them do it
hooked
for
up
you.
with some white women, but like it's mainly like, you know, like Jamaican, Filipino, Brazilian,
Spicy.
Spanish.
Oh
yeah.
man, this guy's a United Nations of pimps, man.
Spicy. I love
By the
it.
way, in between my ex-girlfriend and Alyssa, I was on the road for like 4 years, so there was
Oh, so that's
and
why.
there were 100 more
right.
Filipino girls in between.
whatever I could get it.
Interesting.
But they were all
okay.
Filipino. That was the thing.
I guess in her knowledge, sure. Yeah,
That's what she believes.
or that's what she's making up. I don't think I've ever said that.
Man, the Philippines is a great country.
I
Have you
love
ever
the-
been?
No, but I've been to Thailand, Cambodia.
You've been
No
to,
way.
You've been to the Philippines?
Oh, yeah. I've been to the Philippines.
What were you doing there?
I went there with a white girl.
You went to the. Okay.
I did. I met this girl in Tulum, Mexico, and I was like, hey, do you want to go on vacation? She's like, we're already on vacation. I'm like, on another vacation.
This guy takes a girl from a vacation to
To a vacation.
a different vacation.
I did.
That
I
vacation
did.
wasn't good enough. So you're
That
like,
makes
we gotta
sense.
go somewhere
That makes
else.
a lot of sense to me.
It
for some reason.
did.
With this
I-
guy, everything makes sense.
Yeah, I did. And I was like, I told her, I was on the beach in Tulum. I was like, hey, do you want to go on a vacation? And she's like, where you want to go? I'm like, Philippines. She's like, why Philippines? Never been there. So we ended up going there for about a month and a half, 2 months.
What? That's a long
Island-
time, man.
Yeah, man, why not?
Wow.
Oh, by the way, another funny story about him. We were chatting, and I was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna start. You know, we're gonna do fundraise for Island Diaz."
Right.
And he wants to buy 1% just so he can get a T-shirt that says "I own 1% of Island Diaz." That was like the first thing that he's like, "Yo, bro. So like, if I pay, okay, I know you're like, we can get not 1%, but if I buy 1%, can I get a T-shirt that says I own 1%? I'm like, you can do whatever you can do. I don't, like, whatever you want to do. I don't really care. Like, do I have to make this shirt?
No, this is not what I do. I bought the dream, okay? I believe in the dream.
Yeah.
So I've been following all these characters. I've been following everything that he's done. And more so than he does, actually. I keep track of his shit better than anyone does.
I'm worried to go into his room because I feel like there's gonna be like
like a
fucking
big
photos
fan.
everywhere. Yeah, like,
I'm
like
the
me, just
fan.
everywhere. They're like
I'm
just
the
like this
big
timeline.
fan.
Right. Have you seen fuck, what's that movie?
The one with the Robin Williams, the photo mat one.
That one, but like there's another one.
Robert De Niro one, The Fan.
The Fan, but no, there's one
yeah,
on
that's right.
Bobby De
on
Niro,
Netflix.
The Fan.
There's one on Netflix.
Which one?
Uh,
It's called You or something?
no, that
The Stalker?
no.
Which one?
You keep talking. I'll figure it out.
Ah, fuck. Do you guys remember?
They have no idea.
Mindhorn. Holy fuck, you're
What
the
is it
guy
called?
from Mindhorn. I'm gonna bring this up.
Mindhorn. Do you know?
Mindhorn.
I've never heard of that,
Me
man.
neither, man.
Dude, it's
How much Netflix
guys-
do you watch, man?
No, not enough. But like this, this is actually really funny.
Shout out to Netflix. Not enough. That's their new motto. Not enough.
Mindhorn, crazy.
Not
guy.
enough. No Netflix.
Dude, you're the crazy guy in Mindhorn.
Who is Mindhorn, man?
I really have never heard of that.
Okay, I
before.
gotta
And
Google
Netflix is always pumping out the new
We need
material.
to have like a computer in this podcast.
We're working on it, bro. We're working on low budget, dude.
We need somebody right there sitting down with like a computer, like Googling this shit.
Oh, that's right. You do need the Google guy,
You know, the
Yeah.
Google guy.
Okay, Google Mindhorn.
Mindhorn.
or just a Hey Google. All you need is the little doodad thing.
1 second.
Put it right there. Hey Google, tell us about Mindhorn. And then blah, 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 blah.
Dude, Mindhorn is epic. You guys have to watch that because he is the guy that is the fan of Mindhorn. He thinks Mindhorn's a real secret agent.
Mindhorn is a 2016 British independent comedy
Oh,
film
yeah.
directed by Sean Foley.
It's
Shout out.
really good.
Written by blah 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 Ridley Scott and Stephen Coogan.
It's really good, dude. It's actually a really good
Damn,
movie.
it stars Brad
Hey, y'all at the back, have you seen Mindhorn?
Fornaby, S.
You have.
Davies, Russell
Oh my god,
Tovey.
it's so good.
Oh my god, Andrea Riseborough. Dude,
It's a good
I
movie.
have like the biggest hots for her. Do you know who she is?
Who says that?
Oh my god! Shout out to Andrea Riseborough. Yeah.
Okay, what's going on here?
Okay,
Yes.
do you know who she is?
No, but I.
She's very hot.
You know what?
Yeah.
You know what we have to do?
What's that?
We don't have to be together. We can FaceTime or whatever. We all have to watch Mindhorn together.
Okay, let's
Okay.
do it, man.
It's so fucking
I
funny.
Is that
Didn't
good?
It's so good.
Finish.
It's like, it's so good.
Dude, there's a cameo appearance by Kenneth Branagh.
What?
All right,
Where's he been?
Kenneth Branagh.
He's in
He's,
Mindhorn.
he's,
Wow,
he's in
man.
Mindhorn.
He dropped off the face of the earth for a minute.
It's called divorce, baby.
Oh.
I think he got
No,
divorced.
you should be working more if you got divorced.
You know who did he
'Cause you
get
gotta pay the
divorced?
lawyers.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh no, he divorced. Oh no,
Dude.
no, he divorced Emma Thompson in '95. That was a long time ago.
Oh yeah, that's a long time ago.
I really wish I could bring up the scene of you capturing Mindhorn. It's fucking insane.
Oh, dude, I think I watched an episode of this.
No, it's a movie.
Yeah, it's it's
So
just
you have
one.
not- you have not
one.
watched an episode of
What
it.
is this?
It's one of one, bro.
Is this another thing? Minutes and seconds?
Dude,
This is definitely another one of those.
Okay, so
Oh
for me
my
and my
God.
boys, we go to Red Lobster for our birthdays.
I love Red Lobster, dude. That's
Come
my
with us next
favorite
time.
dirty.
Come with us.
Oh, man. That's my favorite dirty food
So we
place.
decided to bring Rudy with us,
Which I wasn't invited, really.
but he drove
Like
me.
I never get invited to anything. I just show up.
Nah, I see that.
You know, like I don't care if I get invited or not. I just show up.
Right, right.
Anyways, he showed up.
I can't imagine him showing up at Red Lobster.
So he shows up. No, he
Impromptu.
drives me to Red Lobster. And
No, I didn't drive you that day.
you did drive me.
Did I?
Yeah. He's got a Porsche, and he took the top down.
Yeah.
Took the top down. Driving the Porsche.
Oh God, I'm.
No, the whole
can't
time.
do this.
No, I'm doing it. So he's driving, and I'm just sitting in the passenger. Every time a biker would come up, he'd be like, "Hey!" And the biker would be like, "Whoa!" He'd be like, "Don't scratch it."
What?
Dude, it was like psychotic. I was like, dude, Like the whole
Listen.
time, every time like someone would look at the car, don't look at it.
Oh my gosh,
Stop.
you didn't.
I did not. I did not.
You did a couple times.
I did. It was one specific guy. It was like one of those like food delivery guys, and he was like getting so close to us, and then he came so close to us like a couple of times, right?
You literally did this. Don't scratch it.
I might have done that.
No, but there was a couple other times.
No.
on
It
that
was just
ride.
the
We
same
were
guy.
literally going from
On
Dundas.
the same ride he did
No, we
this?
were going from Austin to Dundas to.
Honestly, it was
Bay
the
and
one
Dundas.
guy. I'm not that crazy. I'm crazy, but I'm not that crazy. It was the
I don't
same
know,
guy.
man. I don't even.
He
wanna
was like
drive
one
with
of
you
the
anymore.
Uber. Shut up.
No,
Didn't you
seriously,
break
bro.
like the first thing that you came in the car?
I go to he's like, yo, bro, I got this Porsche. It's fucking sick. He got it from like Alberta or something.
Right.
He got it shipped here. What is it? It's
California.
2020.
California.
2002?
California.
California. Anyways, what year is it?
That was like 2002.
2002. Perfect. So I get in. He's like, yo, bro, you want? We go. No. This is the best part. This is the best part. Our boy Tom is gonna meet us at the bar. He's 5 minutes away. And Rudy's like, hey, bro, I gotta go drive the Porsche around the block. I'm like, yeah. Well, I've never been in it. I want to try it. I want to test drive it with you. So I
Right.
jump in. He's like, all right, bro, let's go. So we start driving. Immediately, I take down the sun visor and I break it
Oh no.
right away.
It's like first day.
How do you break the visor that
He
easy?
just broke the visor. I have no idea. He's like, yo, dude, here's the visor, and he's like laughing.
But then no. But then I
I'm
said,
like
laugh.
horrified.
no. But you didn't see me. But I said, I'll give you $50
to replace
say-
it.
to replace
That's what
it.
you think the
I-
visor costs on the
well,
Porsche.
no, it's the mirror visor part. You know,
Oh yeah. So not the actual visor, just the mirror piece.
the thing that went like this. I went like this. I went to check and went like, and I was like, okay.
Listen, if
I didn't
anybody's
realize.
listening
Hey,
to
whoa,
this,
whoa, I didn't realize a Porsche is made out of dust. Okay? I didn't realize a Porsche was made out of dust.
Okay, enough about me, all right? Okay,
Anyways,
let's not talk about
so
it. The
so
Uber
now
driver.
Tom's like, okay, well, we'll meet there in 5 minutes. I'm like, yeah, sure. This guy brings me onto the highway.
Yeah.
We go all the way to Oakville. What? And back. We're 45 minutes because he needs to. Nah, bro. We got to drive the engine. I'm like, okay, so he starts fucking
This sounds like
driving,
something you would say.
and then this is why I know he's a psycho. So a car comes up. He goes, "Yo, that fucking guy cut me off like this earlier today." I'm like, "There's no way." I'm like, "You remember this? Do you remember this?"
listen, I do remember that.
Yeah, you do.
But
you do.
But I do know this much. I'm
knew-
so crazy that
Yeah.
I do remember license plates.
And you know what? I'm not gonna actually.
You cannot
I'm not gonna
argue
fight
with
that.
me.
I'm not gonna fight that because he writes down things about my characters that I don't even know about.
Right.
So you know what?
I'm
He's 100%
crazy
true.
enough. I'm
Yeah.
crazy enough. I'm like some sort of disease. Shout out to like mental diseases. Hello. That I would actually do remember like that license plate, and I
But
do remember.
You
those.
remember the guy. And
You
said,
remember
"Fuck
the
that
license
guy."
I
plate,
do
you think?
remember.
But no,
license
he was so
plate.
crazy. He wanted to fight this guy on the highway.
No,
Oh,
I
yeah,
didn't
man.
want to fight him. Come on. Sometimes I
You
just
got
like
that kind of
talk
temper,
shit.
huh?
Sometimes I like talk shit.
Well, you're very convincing. Because I was starting to tighten up my knuckles just in case it was.
Because you're
gonna
gonna
go down.
have
No,
like.
wait.
I'm from Wasaga
back
Beach.
him
You
up.
gotta tighten up the knuckles.
No, man. Like I'm not a fighter. I'm a lover.
Do you have road rage though? Sometimes.
No. I
Never.
just talk shit.
Really?
I literally just talk shit. Honestly, I love talking shit.
with it
The
being a
Uber
convertible,
driver?
and everyone can hear him. Yeah.
No, the Uber driver, he deserved it. He had it coming.
I didn't see.
He
I don't know,
What
came
kind-
like
what-
so
I was
close.
almost legit. Okay.
came in
Anyways,
so close.
the story about this was we went to Red Lobster and he
right.
told a story about one of our boys that picked up a girl
at the Soho.
at the Soho House.
At the Soho
and he
House.
goes, "Yeah, bro." Nick goes behind the bar, bro. Talks to the girl and doesn't pick her up in seconds, in minutes. And we're like, so wait, it was longer than second? Like, what are you talking about? Like, wait.
Yeah, what does that mean?
Yeah, he goes, yeah, minutes. I'm like, minutes is longer than seconds. He goes, he starts fucking, he's like, tequila shots. Let's get tequila shots. But like, again, I know what he was trying to say. He was trying to,
He's trying to do the opposite.
I'm a little bit dyslexic too, you know? So
Yeah, right.
he's a lot of it though.
He's a lot of it.
Anyways.
love
I
it.
like Rudy.
Dude,
man.
I've had the best time of my life right now.
Dude, this is amazing. This guy's amazing. You're amazing. They're amazing.
They're
Can we give
amazing.
it? Like, can we
No,
give a
right.
big shout out to these guys?
Let's get some
How
shots
can,
going.
how can we plug them?
Well, shout
Yeah,
out.
but-
Let's shout out
Nicola,
Coin 9
this-
or Coin 8.
Could what?
Coin 8.
Coin 8.
Coin 8 Studios. That's
Oh,
what
tell
the
me about
studios.
what Coin 8 is.
Yeah, what's
This is
Coin
the
8?
studio.
This beautiful studio is Coin
Yeah.
8. How do I find out more about Coin 8?
Well, you can go to www.coin8.studio.
Yeah.
Studio.
Instead of .com, it's .studio. It's a new
Studio.
thing.
I like that.
My
I'm gonna go check
website
it
is
out.
.pictures. And
I like that.
You don't know about this
This is
stuff?
amazing, bro.
I'm
no,
actually-
I
I'm
came here
seriously
the other
gonna-
day. I loved it.
I'm actually going to seriously consider this place for a lot of shoots because a lot of the brands that we work with, we're always looking for places to do this stuff. And this is like the one-stop shop kind of place with the props and everything. I've never seen anything like this before.
Yeah.
It's amazing. It
That's
saves
what I was
having
telling
to
you
run
earlier.
around.
I was like, if these guys ever do tabletop stuff,
Yeah, all the
this is
time.
it.
All the time, man. This is a great setup for that.
Yeah. So,
Yeah, I like it.
shout them out. Anyways,
you guys are on Instagram too, right?
Hell yeah.
What's your Instagram?
Coin8.studio.
Boom.
Coin8.studio.
Did you just say
Check it
I'll
out.
connect
Be
everything.
careful. :8.
No,
is
no.
what you
I
just
said Coin 8.
Oh, Coin.
We
8.
don't know it. No, he's
Coin 8.
he probably
I did,
said colon.
Oh, it
dude.
sounded like :8, dude. I
don't trust this
I
guy.
don't
I
want
did
to
say,
wait.
I
don't
did
want to
say
be eating
Coin
colon.
8.
I love how
Coin
he,
eight.
I was joking about him being like, yeah, I'm like, yeah, stay for the podcast, and he actually stayed for the
Yeah,
whole thing
she
and
did.
sat on the ground the whole time.
You thought he was gonna leave? I
He-
knew he was gonna
I
camp.
knew
I
he
knew he was
wasn't
gonna
going
camp
to. I
out.
knew he
Listen.
wasn't going to.
But I'm glad he
Listen.
did.
Yo.
He didn't even think I was gonna show up. He thought it was like I was talking shit, which I mostly do. He was like, he's not even gonna come.
Yeah,
and
well,
then
could we-
I actually came.
Well, I didn't expect you to stay or even come.
But I love you.
I love
you're
you too,
amazing,
man. Except you, but you spit on candy, so I don't know if I could trust you. Remember, your girlfriend was like, "Just don't spit on the candy."
No, I never spat on her candy.
Why did she say that?
I don't know why she said that.
That
She
was so
being-
random.
Maybe
You
it's
know
a
what?
sexual thing.
Oh.
Is that it? What?
Spit on my candy.
Spit on my candy, baby.
I don't know, bro. Yo,
No, I've never spat on her
candy
candy.
can mean anything these days.
Oh, that's
man.
true.
You know
Yeah,
what?
yeah,
You're
yeah.
absolutely right, man. These days, you never know.
Yeah, dude.
But
You got any more tricks in your bag or no?
I think that's it, man.
Okay, good.
El
that's it. I got
Dorado.
everything. I got more if I
Screwball.
ever get a chance to drop off some more stuff, man.
So where you at? Located? Like, meanwhile, like
I live
off-
west of the city. I live at like
But where's your
Oh,
offices? Are?
offices also west of the city. You know
West
where
of the city?
You know where the IKEA is?
Yeah, of course.
Just south of the IKEA.
I know
around,
south of the IKEA,
Yeah,
yeah.
Evans Avenue, just between
I know
Kipling.
Evans.
Yeah, you know what, man? I can't think of a better company to invest in, man. You guys got great product, great energy, good strategy. You guys are passionate. That's
And
what you
dude,
want,
we're
right?
going even harder. 2023 is going to be insane. Like again, I think the game changer is the podcast. What other rum company has a game or a podcast?
I don't think they're. I don't know.
None.
of
What
any.
other rum company has?
I just wanted to be in a podcast, to be honest with you. You know,
That's it.
No, he goes.
That's why
"This
you
is
showed
it."
up like this.
Yo.
T-shirt and a podcast.
That's what this investment's getting them.
Focus. No, but like Rudy's like again, fucking amazing production designer. So I'm super stoked for him to come on because we can build a lot of cool sets.
Yeah,
You.
I don't know what I can do.
Well,
but,
you can do a lot of stuff. We just gotta. I don't want to mention it
He's-
here.
he's
'cause
very
of all-
knowledgeable.
Well, no, I don't like. There's
He's
a lot of brands.
very well spoken. He's like the spokesman right now.
You just like my
Well,
voice.
you should
He's
see-
literally the spokesman.
You should see what he does for other brands. So eventually, we just pull him to the. other
I don't
brands.
care what he does.
Are
for
you- You're
other
on
brands,
Instagram.
you know,
I can
like-
find you on one of these social media.
Yeah, you
things.
should
I
find
don't
me,
even
man.
know where
Like-
to find time for this.
So
stuff,
rude
but-
boy.
So rude boy. Why I say a rude boy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways,
It's
Rudy.
I'm
Why
gonna
I say
wrap-
Rudy?
I'm
A 1960s version of that.
I'm gonna wrap
Yeah.
this up. Because I'm
Wrap it
getting
up,
tired.
baby.
I gotta wake up at 4:45.
You're already falling asleep, man. Look at this guy.
I've been tired. I've been tired since we started this, bro.
Damn,
What
it's
time is it?
Kind of late.
What
It's
time
20,
is it?
20 after 10, dude. You should
Jesus.
Dude, you
you
should be going to
curled
bed.
up in the fetal position
hit
somewhere.
that
Okay.
sack. Hit that sack.
Thank you, everyone, for tuning in to the Island Diaz Poddy with Rude Boy and Trevor Rude Boy and Hayden Rude Boy. We had a lot of delicious whiskeys.
Yeah.
This was amazing, by the way. Thank you.
You're
Which
welcome.
ones?
Thank
What?
you.
What did you drink?
I drank all of it. So I drank some screwball. I got some of the malt. drank some of the El Dorado over here.
Yeah.
I drank all of it.
You had the Islanditas rum and coke too.
I mean, I had a bit too much,
started
to
with-
be honest
Oh
with you.
yeah. By the
but
way,
more than
let's get all these other brands out of here. It's the Island Diaz podcast, baby. No, I'm just kidding.
I had that right there.
Anyways, I had a lot of fun with y'all. So,
All right, have a good night,
tune in
everyone.
next
Thanks, brother. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
You too, brother.
I know, such an awkward position, but I love it.
I know.
Baby, cut it.